Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. How do you do? How do you do? I want to do, Jerry. Can everybody hear me loud and clear? Please write in the comments. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. And if you can't, let me know what city you are logged in from. This is our regular mentoring sessions with men. So let me know what city you are logged in from. And please remind any man you need to remind. Remind any man you need to remind. Let them come up. And don't say Nigeria. Nigeria is big now. Give me city. Give me city. Where in Nigeria? Yeah, Onitsha, I see you. Let's join. Cameroon, I see you. I prefer city. Don't give me the whole country because Cameroon is big. I know there's Douala and there's Yaoundé. There's English speaking side, there's French speaking side. So city will be better for me. Yes, Abuja, I see you. I see you. Abuja. Houston, Michael, yeah, my city. Yeah, my city. Michael, how come we've not met in Houston? You don't come for our physical events. Ibadan, I see you. Ocean State, I see you. 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 How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Dublin, New Jersey. How are you doing? Okay. Liverpool. So we're going to keep it short. This is festive season. I know people have a lot of stuff to do. So we're going to keep it short. We just wanted to start prepping for the new year a bit and do our mentoring sessions. I'm very, 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 very burdened, with the plight of men. Like I always tell the men either in my inner circle or other meetings I do with men, I said the society is actually built on men. The family unit and the society is built on men. From Genesis, a man was made first, before the woman. Societies are built on men. The quality of men in every society determine how the society goes. Determine how society goes. If they're useless men, then society is useless. If they are weak men, society is weak. If they're strong men, society is strong. Women largely will mirror the men around them. Largely. That's why I notice everything about women is about men. They focus on men. Everything is about what men are doing because they actually mirror the energy coming from the men. So that's why how the men act and how the men are, matters a great deal. Matters a great deal. So I'm talking about how to win in life and love in 2026. How to win in life and love in 2026. Because I want you to win, in particular, like I said, men matter. Men's lives matter. Men's lives matter. MLM. MLM. If you're a man and you believe men's lives matter, type MLM. Let me know you agree that men's lives matter. MLM. Type MLM. Let me see. Men's lives matter. I know there were some women here, but this is really our men mentoring thing. Men's lives matters. Men determine the society. It's men that build the society. That's how it works. That's how somehow God has designed it. That is why when people take over a city or a village, they don't really waste time killing the women. They never do that. They kill the men because the men are problematic. The men are not wired to adapt or change. So they kill off the men, but they keep the women because they can convert the women into whatever religion or culture of that society. That's how it's done. Okay, that's how it's usually done. So men's life matter. And if you're a man watching me, I don't know where you are in your life, but it's important you stand strong. Once men are not getting married, it is men that build families, that build societies. Men are wired likely as builders. So I even try to teach women because women think in a marriage or in a relationship, what they want with men is, oh, let's both do, romance, let's both do connection. And all those things are good, but that is not a man's main drive. A man's main drive is mission. All right, is mission. So that's why inside a marriage, God gives a man a mission. So you see what the Bible says in Ephesians 5, for instance. It says the man should love his wife and be willing to give his life for it, like Christ did. So he gave a man a mission inside marriage because men are builders. Men must be doing something. They have to be building or doing something. They're not just going to be there to look at each other's eyes and look at my eyes, say, I love you, you love me, you love me, I love you. You love us. No. All right. That he can do that for some time and he should, but that's not his main. He wants to build. He wants to build something, either build a business, build a community, build a house, build a family. He's wired to build. He's wired to build. All right. So um it's a major thing. So how do we win it? So if men don't get married, I was doing an example in my church today, in one of the services, and I called 4 men up on the stage for an example. I called 4 men, and out of the 4 men, only one was married. And these guys are correct guys, beard, tall, huge guys, and they're single. I didn't know, we're just coincidental. So I had to ask them. So out of the 4 of them, only one was married. Only one was below 30. I think it was the youngest one was 29. Fine boy. Jacket, beard, everything. The youngest one was 29. The other ones were in their 30s, you know, 34, stuff like that. Fine guys. They were not married. Really? Why? And even the one that was married is 36 and he just got married this year. He's my boy. I knew him. I've known him since when he was a kid. So I was surprised. I was surprised that he was that old. When you're good for a long time, uh, you won't know, you won't know that they are growing old, because you're just seeing them every day, you will know they are growing old. Sorry, I had to quickly send something. So, so even the one that was married just got married this year and is 36. I'm like, how did you get this old? But you see, that is not a good thing. The life works in seasons, guys. It is such an urgency in my heart because it seems nobody's telling people that life works in seasons. You can't do things when you like. It doesn't work that way. Yes, you can in a way, but that's not really how life works. If you want to maximize life, and most of people like me, most of us, we learned these things later, but nobody really formally taught it. Nobody really formally told us. People just allowed us go with the flow. And if a man, I'm going to tell you one of the ways you accelerate your life. What I'm going to share today. One of the ways you accelerate your life because your life works in seasons. You can't do things when you like. No, it doesn't work that. You're going to pay a price for that. You can't do things when you like. It doesn't work that way. And people find this out late when they can't do anything about it. No, life works in seasons. So in many strong cultures, you see that the community, the society kind of sets those seasons for you. And even though it shouldn't be 100% rigid, but it gives a basic guideline. All right? It gives a basic guideline. So in some cultures, 0 to 10 years, you discover, God. 10 to 20 years, you discover purpose. 20 to 30 years, you discover mastery. So by the time you are hitting 30, you start to reign. All right. In the Jewish culture, you start to reign. So you notice most people like David began to reign at 30. Jesus started his ministry at 30. So they have some correlation there. Joseph became a king, prime minister at 30. So there is some, correlation there. So there's seasons of life. There's seasons of life. You can't do anything anytime unless you pay a price. You start rushing to catch up. It's like school. There's a time for elementary school. Even the name tells you it's elementary. There's time for it. If you are going for elementary school when you are 40, DJ, what's happening now? It has gone off. It has removed me. Come, come, come. Is this how this thing does? It just goes off by itself.
No, I don't.
Okay. Why did you just disappear?
Okay. I think you should be touching the part.
Who will do this kind of work? That means you not said something you should set.
Maybe, I don't know.
Definitely, not maybe. But the battery life is okay. Okay, it seems okay. Okay, sorry, we had technical. It's not my laptop, so. So, where was I now in this story? I was saying. Elementary school, elementary school. You should start to go at 40. Even the seat and the desk was not wired for you at 40. It's not wired for you at 40. The seat and the desk. It shows that life kind of works in seasons. Life kind of works. You can't do anything you like. You can't come and say at 50 your next goal is to play football for Nigeria, for your country, to be the footballer. You want to play national team of football. You must mean fantasy football PS5. You cannot play. You can't just do anything anytime you like. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Life works in seasons too, man. Moses said, Lord, teach us how to give us wisdom so that we can number our days. Because you have to live in seasons. That's why there are seasons. As we're in winter in many countries now, except maybe like Australia and South Africa. I don't know, this one's on the other end of the earth. So, but in most other countries, we're in winter now. You can't just say I'm going to wear singlet. No, you can't. There's a season. You have to be heavily clothed. That's just it. This is it. You can't wear what you like. No. And during the heat of summer, you can also wear what you like. You're not gonna wear a winter jacket, those very thick ones that are padded. Say, is this what my fashion? You will roast. You will roast. I hope you're just getting this foundation, guys. So life working seasons. And there are three things, I've shared this with my guys before, that the Bible talks about that you should do in the days of your youth. Number one is that, you should know the Lord in the days of your youth. By youth, I want to estimate this should be when you are, really youth, I think below 30. That's what I would call it. Anytime from 18 and 15 to 30 is max. Is what I can call youth. If you're above 30, you're supposed to be reigning at above 30. It's significant. The same thing happened to Jesus when he was about to start his ministry. He said, "This is my beloved son." There was an announcement, and it was synonymous with what Jews do when their children hit a certain age. But I don't want to bore you with all those details. So, number one, know the Lord in the days of your youth, your spiritual growth. Your spiritual growth. Number two, bear the burden in the days of your youth. So there are times you're supposed to pay the price to build your life in terms of your career or business. He said, bear the burden in the days of your youth. And number three, he talks about the wife of your youth. So these three aspects should be sorted in the days of your youth, because after that, it becomes way more difficult. When I was single, I could pray for 10 hours if I wanted to. Nobody's going to look for my attention. I don't have any children looking for me. I can fast. I can wake up and just fast. Not thinking twice. Anything I like, I can do. When I was single, I could go days and days and just study the word and just pray and just fast and just do whatever I want to do. With a family, it's a totally different ballgame. There's a kind of price you can pay. You can work all day. You can even sleep at work, because it's in days of a youth. You have the strength and the time and the stamina. Then you have the wife of your youth as well. You do it early. You see, when the Bible was talking about sexual purity and all those things, it wasn't planning that at 35 you still be managing sexual passion in terms of trying to keep yourself from sex. That's not what God was thinking at all. At all. Because in the culture of those days, people got married way earlier. They married the mother of Jesus that were celebrating this season of giving birth to Jesus and everything. She was 13, 14 when she was pregnant. So that was a culture there. People married very young. People married very young. So they were not thinking, when they said don't fornicate, all these things, they were not factoring in that a 35-year-old man or woman will be single and battling not having sex. They expected you should be already have kids at this age, because raising your kids is something you do in the days of your youth. It is very demanding. It's very tasking. It's very time consuming and energy consuming. Energy raising children, you need a kind of mental, physical, and emotional stamina to be raising children. It's not something you do at your old age. So when I see a man that is 35, not even married, I see a man that is 40, not even married, that is a big problem. Again, these women can marry themselves. So that's why I'm saying society is built on men. If men are not married, then women are not going to marry by default. Women don't marry men, it's men that marry women. So if men are not getting their acts together and they're not getting married, it means the women are not going to get married. For every man that is not married, that is a family that has not started. So that is a woman that is also single and children that are not born. All right. And the more we have women that are not married, I did the post before we started this thing. For women that are not married, then they are exposed to being used for fornication by other people. They're exposed. So these are all ripple effects. So that's why I'm doing my best to focus on men. I know sometimes it's even difficult to get the men to come out and learn, get the men to come out and connect. It's difficult sometimes because of how their minds are wired. But we need to keep pushing so that we see some results in these men. So that's just a preamble or a foundation. So let's move to the next thing. Now, why are men not moving quickly? Why are they not winning in life and in love? Because that's what we're talking about, how to win in life and love in 2026. Why are men not doing it? Why are men progressing later than they should in life and love? Everything seems to be delayed. Now, why does that happen? A few things. Definitely economic situation is a problem. The economy is not the same. It's not the same. The economy is not the same. Things are surely more difficult today for the young person. I definitely agree. Now, there has been hardship and there's always been hardship in every generation. So I'll come to that. However, I want to acknowledge that things are harder now. I want to acknowledge that. Again, there's hardship in every, my time, it wasn't easy for us as well. We were broke. We had to press on to move forward. So every generation faces hardship. All right, every generation faces hardship. But I need to admit that things are definitely more difficult today than it was before. Now, how do I know this? I use a basic parameter where people join the society immediately they finish school. By school, I mean higher institution, where people plug into the society shows how that society, where that society is. What do I mean? In the days of my own parents, I don't know if some of you will be old enough to know this, but in the days of my parents, not me, my own parents, if you went to school, like a university, or you even did a technical college, they had a lot of technical colleges then. So you didn't even have to go to university. If you go to technical college and learn plumbing or electrical or engineering or technical stuff, not even talk about university. If you went to or nursing school, if you did any of the formal training, your life was made financially just by attending, just by going. The people that were facing a tougher challenge were people that didn't get any education or training at all. And those ones were even still okay. Like we had vulcanizers, even though they said that word is not in English, but we had vulcanizers that were okay, living well. No education. We had plumbers maybe that didn't have an education. We had people that were selling food, but they were all living at a basic level of life. They lived amongst other elite people. Then the disparity wasn't as bad. Again, that's another way you can know things are worse now. The gap between the rich and the poor is how you know. Even in developed countries, what they try to manage. As long as the gap is not so much, like places like the UK, a top manager and the cleaner can both be on the same train or the same bus. They try to minimize the gap. In Nigeria, there's no way a manager and a cleaner will even meet. There's nowhere they will meet. There's nowhere they will meet. Sorry, DJ. I forgot to be tapped. You have to tell me your password, even though they can still hear me though. But me, I can't see anybody. So in the I should just touch this. Oh, is your fingerprint?
My fingerprint, but you can do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Then press the R.
Press the R. Okay.
When you do 1, 2, 3, 4,
Mhm.
you take the cursor to the R. That's when it locks.
Uh,
You see the
Okay.
thing there.
Okay. Even though the whole world has heard your password, but it's fine. They need the laptop first, right? So where was I, guys? Yeah, so I was saying about in developed countries, a very rich person and a very poor person can have areas where they intermingle and interact. In a place like Nigeria, for sure, there's no way a top manager can meet his driver. They are not, or his cleaner. They are not going to interact at all. They are not going to interact at all. So on that way you can check. Is by distance, the gap between the rich and the poor. All right. It's another major way you can tell. But I'm focusing on where people join the community. Where people join the community is part of the ways you know how things are. So I said in the days of my father, if you went to technical college, if you went to university, you're going to come out of that school sure to get a good job and basic car, house, you will live well. In fact, they were doing a lot of housing schemes then. Oh, see, for Nigerian youth, I won't lie to you. Me, I pity you guys. Oh. Me, I pity you guys. I won't lie to you. You are being robbed. And it's paining me because the bulk of you on social media are arguing about things that doesn't concern anybody. It's paining me. What people are doing on blogs and comment sections and all. I say, do people realize that your life is going? So young people, I have my heart goes out to you. You are being robbed. You are being cheated. I can tell, especially the blows in Nigeria. I know people are watching from all over the world. So if you don't feel that in a good country, just be thanking God. But those of you in Nigeria, you are being robbed greatly. You are being robbed greatly. And what's paining me is that you guys waste much of your time on things that don't matter. You should be doing more to fight for what is yours. I see people focusing on two adults that had relationship. It's now our business. All of us have to now be. If I people have taken this as a campaign, I said, what kind of jobless country are we in? What kind of uselessness is this? Fight for the real stuff that is your business. If two people are in a relationship, how is it my business? And so because one person is not happy now, all of us must now come on. Okay, when you guys were having a relationship, we were not involved. Why are we involved now? But that's what the whole country can. Every week there's one story that doesn't concern us. One person wants to divorce his wife. Things that don't concern us, and we are so energetic about it. And we're not paying attention to the real things that concern us. that should concern our children. We're not paying that. So I'm very disappointed in Nigeria as a whole, focusing on wrong things. So let me get back. So where you plug into the society matters. So those days, in this our parents, if you just go to school, but that is, it's not even university or technical college. In fact, if you go to secondary school and finish with a WAEC, your life is literally almost made. You would likely, and then schooling abroad was, hey, some of you, look, you are robbed though. See, if people understand, people should be on the road rioting now. If you really understand how robbed you are, they are robbing you in broad daylight, but people are busy criticizing people that don't even do anything to you. They should be fighting for your rights. Should be fighting for your rights. Abroad, this abroad that they are driving us now about, everybody's blocking their border, seizing our visa, this abroad. Our parents used to go there to shop. As our mothers will be pregnant, they'll go to London, America to shop for baby things and come back and have the children here. Oh, young people, they've eaten you people. They're trying, or let me say, they just don't eat you, but they're trying to eat your destiny up. You people should be more angry than you are. And forget anybody's gossip, that's not your business. That's not what should concern you. If somebody impregnated 30 girls, what's my business? Were they raped? They are raped, then that's a police case. If they're not raped, that's not, it doesn't concern me. None of my business. What I want is what's happening to power. Why is there no light? Why is the road bad? That's what that concerns me. But two people that want to fornicate, how is that anybody? That's a national issue. But that's I think young people focus on. You see people writing comments for 30,000 comments. What are you talking about? They've robbed you. In the days of our parents, ask your parents. Some of us are still fighting our parents because we say, why did you stay abroad? Because then there was no reason to stay abroad. Why would you want to stay abroad? Why would you want to stay abroad? They had no reason to stay abroad. So my mother-in-law will go to UK, heavily pregnant, shop. People will go to America, heavily pregnant, shop, and come back 1 week before they deliver, to come and deliver in Nigeria. So everybody's angry. God delivered me there, and I would have been citizen. So these are the kind of things that our parents, at least my own parents, not your own parents, because some of you are young, my own parents enjoyed. Nobody was trying to go abroad. What was happening abroad? Most of them schooled abroad or went for courses abroad easily. Many of those countries, we didn't need visa. All this America and the UK, we didn't need visa to, not me, but them. They didn't need visa to go there. Oh, I don't know if you're understanding. You people should be angry, more than you are. They did not need visa to go to America and the UK. Some of them, the price of tickets, some of you have seen those memes and posters. The price of some tickets was 100 naira or whatever to go to London. 100 naira. Naira was more than dollars. Do you understand? This dollar that is 1,004 or 5 now. Naira was 2 naira to $2 to 1 naira. Can you phantom? Can you phantom what I'm saying? That's how our parents' time was. They were blessed. They really enjoyed life. The average family had a car. So they didn't go to school. If you went any school, technical school, anything, yeah, it was doing well. It's where they plug it. Now, in my time, my generation, when we were finishing school, where we plugged into the site. So our parents' time, when they plugged in at the high point of life, at the upper class. When we, my generation finished school, they plugged in at middle class. So in my own time, if you got a bank job, if you finish school, you generally will have an uncle or someone that can recommend you, send your CV, send to some people. So people were still getting jobs, and then we plugged into middle class. So if you finish school, you were middle class. You were not upper class, but you were middle class. So you generally, with 1 or 2 or 3 months salary, you could get a car. So in a few months, you get a car, and you'll be able to pay your rent and things like that. So Our own time, banking and telecoms was the main thing. So if you entered and got a job in those areas, and those areas were employing people, bank address those days. I don't know how it is now, but those days of my time, when if bankers dress for you here, that they're sharp tie, those that worked in Zenith or worked in Standard Trust those days, UBA, that's what morphed into UBA now. When they were those are red ties, or Intercontinental Bank, blue ties. Oh, if you see bankers, with their suit, it looked good. They plugged into middle class. They were not wealthy people, but they plugged into middle class. So when you finish school, you were going to be okay after a few years of work. 5 years of work, you'll be leveling out, you'll be doing good. But today, this is why I say I know that there's hardship. But today, if you finish university, you plug in as poor in the society. You are lower class. You plug in as poor. Very hardly does a fresh salary of a fresh graduate help him be able to say he's going to buy a car. What are you talking about? A car? What are you talking about? A car? Definitely doesn't have a car. Can't afford a car. Can't even dream of one. Can't even dream of one. It's plugging in at poor. When I heard the amount that people pay in rent today, I was shocked. A house in this my estate, when I moved to my estate as a full-grown adult with children, I was already doing well in my career. When I moved to this my estate, the first rent I paid was 3.5 million naira per annum. That's the first rent I paid. It was a 5-bedroom house with 2-room BQ. Please take note of. It was a 5-bedroom house, massive house. After that 5-bedroom, it had an office or a waiting room that I used as office. It had 2-room BQ and compound, everything, could park maybe even up to 10 cars if I needed to. 5-bedroom house, 3.5 million naira rent. I didn't have it then. It was Faith I used to pay. I didn't have it comfortably. Today, I have some of my boys that have just got married and are renting apartments. And they're saying they are paying 6 million naira, 8 million naira for apartment, as in 2-bedroom apartment. These are not big rooms. So are you seeing? Then these same houses that I rented 3.5 million, the houses are still for rent now. And I'm hearing they're as much as 20 million, 15 million to rent. Not buy, not down payment, rent. So I'm just trying to show you that I totally get it that we're in tougher times. This is why we need you to be more focused, more deliberate about your moves. You can't be caught up in the waste of time going on social media and other places. You can't be caught up in that nonsense and involving yourself in people's matter that doesn't concern you. Somebody wants to leave a husband, that's their business. Somebody wants to marry somebody and the person doesn't want to marry them, that's their business. That's not a national issue. You want to marry somebody, they say he doesn't want to marry you, he has another person wants to marry. How is that my concern? How is that my concern? Somebody who is tired of his wife or tired of her husband, how is that my concern? But these are things young people want to hear, want to focus. While the real guys ruining the country are already making plans for the next set of ruining they're going to give you. That means your own children will literally, if things continue the way it is, the next generation after now will literally be slaves, as in chain. Do you understand? They will have chain. That's what it means. In next generation, we have proper chain. That's what it means. That's what it means. A long time people bought brand new cars. So I mean, how do you know how much cars are now? So how is the young guy going to afford a car that is 35 million, 40 million? Start to use cars, 40 million. Where is this guy that is a fresh graduate that is earning 200K going to dream of buying a 40 million naira car? Where will he park it? That I'm trying to tell you. So I agree that things are harder now. But the beauty is that you don't have to lose in life and love just because things are hard. Because in our own time as well, it was also hard. It felt hard because every generation seemed worse than the last. So for us, our parents finished school and got a great job and got a car straight, got loan for anything they needed, got a house, got everything in our own time. It was not like that. So things were harder. In their own time, they saw dollar naira more than dollar. They saw dollar 1 to 1. They saw dollar 10 naira to $1. They saw dollar 50 naira to $1. I think I even saw that. Or maybe something close to that. So then we saw 100 and something. So if you compare it, our time was hard to their own. Do you get? So what I'm trying to say is that there's always hardship. The next generation will say your own was easier. The next generation will say your own time was easier. Even though you see it as hard. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So things being hard, I'm saying all this to say that things being hard is not an excuse for you, particularly watching me, not to break through. That's what I'm trying to say. While we're sorting the national one, you as a person, no matter the country you live in, there's no excuse why you shouldn't move forward with God's plans and purposes for your own life. Do we get this, guys? If you understand, say I understand. Let me know. Say I get it. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good, 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 good. Thank you, Tony. I see you guys. Yes, yes, yes. Chibuzo, Gideon. Good. So what can a young person do? First thing first, if you're a young man, now I know there are women in the meeting, but this is a mentoring thing I do for men. If you're a young man, I need you to be able to win in life and love. And the truth is that they go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. In my years of working with young people, mentoring, getting them married, what I found out is that, and statistics confirms this as well. Statistics generally, outside of me, confirms this, that married people earn more money than single people. I repeat, married people earn more money than single people. Now, it goes to even in other areas. They say married people are healthier, married people are happier, married people are more fulfilled, married people are more responsible. Everything, married people are better. But we're dealing with money particularly now. Say married people earn more money. And some people think, oh, it's because they earn more money that they are married. And the researcher said, no, it's because they are married that they have to earn more money. Oh, I don't know if you got it. Single people think, oh, the reason why this person is married is that they earn more money. No, researchers said no. It's because they chose to marry. That's why they had to earn more money. They had to earn more money. Because what you don't understand about life is that life responds to your situation. If you think some people say, I'm not in the mood to run, let the wild dog be let loose where you are. Let the lion be let loose. Even cripple will run. That time you go no say cripple can run. So the reason why you're not running is that there's no lion. So you're not motivated. You're not motivated. You're talking yourself out of it. If a lion is let loose now in your vicinity, everybody will run, pick race. Everybody will pick race. So what young people need to learn, especially the men, is that deciding to marry has so many benefits. It's a financial decision. You say you're broke. Yeah, that's what we are discussing. Marriage is one of the ways you unbroke your brokenness, because you're going to earn more. And there is a certain grace that comes with marriage. It's biblical. He that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. Proverbs 18, I think 21 or something, or 19, I can't remember. My Bible guys put it up for me in the comment. He that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor. Please take note, they didn't say you must even marry her. They say find her. So you must be on the lookout to even find. When you find her, they said there is favor on her life, or favor on that process that will also get your life going. When we decided to marry, I didn't have money. Thank you, Jeff. You must marry. That's why I say wife now. You must marry well. You're not gonna marry a witch. Your life will go down for sure. But if you marry the right kind of woman, absolutely your life will accelerate. It will accelerate. So it's part of your goal for 2026. If you're above 30, come on. If you're even 28, self. My son that is getting married tomorrow, who knows how old Gideon Vese is? Is he 27 now or 28 or something like that? Tony, one of my assistants here that runs all these things we do, he also got married at 26. He's married already. Or 27 or something. So I'm even just giving 30 because, okay, maybe I don't know you yet. So if you are 30 and in fact 29 and above, marriage should be your goal for 2026. Marriage must be your goal for 2026. And don't tell me, oh, Pastor, I'm not yet financially settled. That's what we are discussing now. You get financially settled by needing to be financially settled. And you need to financially settled when you have a woman, when you have a wife. You find a wife first. Go and find a wife. They didn't say go and find dowry. No. They didn't say go and find money for decoration for wedding. No. Find a wife. And you must learn the skills of finding a wife. All the things you need to win in life and love in 2026, none of them are physical. None of them are physical. They are all intangible things anybody can acquire today or start to acquire today. None of them are physical. So he that finds a wife obtains favor. So if you want your life to move at the right pace, really, from when you're 27, 28, marriage should be on your goal. Set that goal that you want to get married. You'll be amazed. You will grow. You will grow way beyond your mates. You will grow. Is somebody getting this? You will grow. So most young people, if you ask them why you're not married, they're going to give you physical reasons, but not or material reasons. Those things are not your reasons. Money or car that you don't have is not the reason why you are not married. Nah, it's not the reason why you're not breaking through. Nah, it has nothing to do with that. When you position yourself to get married, everything will start to fall in place. That's how it happens. It comes after, not before. When I was going to get married, I had nothing. Had nothing. We're going to share some of those stories today because somebody say, "Oh, Pastor, you don't understand." We have been through what you have been through. That's why I want to mentor you. I want to show you how it can be done. It can be done. I've been through it. I've been through it. There's nothing you want to go through that I've not been through. Trust me, I've been through it. And I want to show you what you can do. It's easy. None of them are material. You don't need 1 naira for the things we're going to discuss to do next year. You don't need 1 naira. All you need is sense and determination. You don't need 1 naira. So if you're ready, we'll make it in 2026. If you're ready, and you follow the guidance I'll give you, the mentoring I'll give you, you'll make it. Nothing mysterious about it. All of us made it when it was harder than the last generation. I can help you. Very easy. So if you're here and you're above 28, 29 and above, let's agree that you're going to marry next year. You see, you must just agree. This is the tough part where you win over your mind. Because your mind will be giving you 101 reasons why. It's not. No, agree first. Agree. This is where you overcome. You say, okay, I'm going to do it. It makes sense. Life works in seasons. I want to marry in the days of my youth. I want to carry the body in the days of my youth. I want to know the Lord in the days of my youth. Do it in days of your youth. Trust me. In days of your youth. is that, don't give up in your mind. Every time I talk, when I did the post I did, even though I'm going to do another mentoring on quality men, that's a different mentoring. When I did that post I did on quality men, it went viral everywhere. Somebody says people were even abusing me in some blogs or whatever. I don't read comment. I don't care. It's because I have been interacting with men. I've been interacting with men, and I see that these men are not solid enough. They are not solid enough to lead families. They're not solid enough to break through. They are afraid. They are waiting for things, they are waiting for things to fall in place before they move. No, you move, then things fall in place. It's very easy. It's very easy. As I said, Esegbora Anthony. He said most people want to marry but find it difficult to find a spouse. Anthony, that's why I'm here. You can easily find a spouse. We're going to give you a link where you can join and we can talk. You are going to find a spouse. There's nothing difficult about finding a spouse. Spouse full everywhere. Especially with the right mentoring and connection. Spouse full everywhere. So I was talking to one guy. He said, he's looking for a wife, one thing. I said, great. Join one of our mentors, because I can't be connecting people that have not mentored at all, that don't know you at all. That would be difficult. So I said, sign up for something, it disappear. The moment you see small money involved, he ran away. I said, you can't be this weak. You can't be this weak. Because okay, if you can't, if you don't have faith to invest maybe $100 into your development, then how are you going to lead a family? You see, that's what I'm saying. You can't chicken out because there is some mentoring that maybe will cost, I don't know what that is in naira, 100 and something thousand naira. Even if you don't have that money in your pocket, the answer should be yes. I'm going to find it. You see, because you're going to lead a home, you won't have the money for everything. I'm going to get into that. And what you need to get a good woman, it's not cash. It's not cash. Gift, we do things for women. Oh, you're the one that didn't know about it. Oh, Gift, do you know about BFF? Do you know about BFF? For women, I have a single. Pastor M. Mildred has a single women training mentoring she does called BFF. They're registering now for second set. Maybe you can put it, if my team, if you're watching, can you put it on the comment so that they can see it? If you're a single lady, there's BFF, because we don't want to even meddle or connect women we don't know that we've not mentored. So if you're a single lady, BFF is for you. They're already doing registration for the next set. Tokumba will answer you. Please, Tony or whoever is there, can we put the link in the comments in all the platforms for BFF? Some ladies are asking for it. So the men I interact with, I'm saying, this man, you can't lead a home, being this chicken-hearted, though. You can't. You must be bold and daring. You must be bold and daring. So that's it. They put it in the comment section, Gift, and the rest to come and go asking. They've put it in the comment section for BFF. BFF is for women. All right. BFF is the mentoring for women, for single women. All right. And there is Wife 101 for married women. All right. Darlington, for men, we have Inner Circle. That's what's going on now, Darlington. Inner Circle is our mentoring for men. Tony, I don't know if you can put is this kind of thing what you can share screen or put it on the screen? If not, put the link as well for Inner Circle. All right. Inner Circle. That one is for men. All right. And that is the biggest and best male coaching program in the world. Most extensive. This is it. Most extensive in the world. All right. That covers so many areas of a man's life. Most other male coaching programs will either cover just money, cover business, cover. This one covers everything, that you can think about, from health to family to faith to finances to fatherhood. Most extensive in the world, and it runs for a full year. The mentoring for men that I do, called Inner Circle, runs for a full year. I see the quality of people coming. The immediate vice president of Nigeria is coming. Reverend Dr. Sam Adem is coming. Dr. Cosmo Pataka is coming. Vuzi, I don't know if you guys know Vuzi. Is coming. Wale Yedeji, Faladuro Toye, Nia Dosaya, Pastor Bisi Adewale, or Kunleshori Olumde Emmanuel. Amazing people. If you're a man, you don't want to miss that one. All right, please, guys, say here. See, Darlington and Co. See the link for the Inner Circle. They are posting that. All right, you can join Olamide as well. You can take the link for the Inner Circle and join. Artie, depends on the one you're talking about. Artie Kings, which one are you asking about? But once you click the link, you'll see it there. You'll see it there. All right, so you can't be afraid. You can't be chicken-hearted. The things you need in 2026, yes, for the men, it covers the 10 F's of a man's life. See it here. It covers his faith, that's his spiritual walk, covers his family life, choosing a wife if he's single, knowing how to marry that wife right if he's already married. One of the courses or classes in this series of Inner Circle is how to marry a great woman. Many men can't marry a great woman. That one, it touches my kidney. It touches my kidney. Many men can't marry a great woman. No? They will rather go and look for an Amalgiri. They will rather go and look for orphan. That's what they like. Then they'll come and meet me and say, these women, they are always billing us. It's the kind of women you are chasing. There are some women I won't touch. I won't even look at twice. If you're a woman and you're an adult and you have no job, you have no skill, you are learning, you have nothing you're doing, I will not touch you. You do not marry a jobless woman. Standard. An idle woman is a crisis. Because there's something that's consuming her time. It's either gossip or other men or something. You do not touch a jobless woman. That's standard. Standard. She must have skill. If she doesn't have a job, she must have something she's learning. She must have skill. Somebody do something. Eve was idle. See how it turned out. You do not touch an idle woman. For sure. Same with an idle man, of course. But I'm telling the men now, you don't touch an idle woman. You go and look for a Marjorie, a jobless woman that is going about begging men for money, and you say they're billing you. From the time first of all, she can't be jobless. The Bible says, not the Bible, but it says that the idle mind is the devil's workshop. And there's scripture to back that up. You can't idle. Why are you touching idle people? No, you do not. It's because you are chasing a Marjorie. So, you greet her. She'll say, bye, pay for my dinner. Look at the thing about discussing on social media. I was so embarrassed for my country. A girl was coming out and tell us, when in the restaurant, she asked my number, you must pay for my food. Are you an orphan? Where do people come out with this poverty mindset? Again, it's men that are the problem, because men are dropping the ball. If she had a father that was present in her life, she can't talk like that. Her father had abandoned her. Her brothers have abandoned her. Other men she has slept with have abandoned her. That's why she's talking like that. There's no woman that has my child say that I will call her from wherever I am in the world. They put DSS to first arrest her and bring her back to the house. How can she say that? That somebody meets at a restaurant because she collects my number, I pay for my food. Ask who? Ask what? Where in the world does a serious woman talk like that has a job? These people are jobless. Even though they have money, they're not working the normal work we think. Their work is sleeping with men or billing men. Nobody that's going to work that has a thriving business. I have many daughters that have thriving businesses. Rich. Can that person now that is making 10 million, 20 million a month now be looking for who will pay for her lunch because they ask for her number? But these men are too timid. They don't want that one. It's orphan they are looking for. That if you greet her, her birthday is near. From where you collect her number, her birthday is 2 weeks time. They have all kinds of gadget system they used to collect money. Their phone will spoil. Their birthday is near. Their mother is sick. Something you have a way to bill. Once you mention that thing near me, I don't deal with idle women. Why are you talking to an idle woman? Why are you talking to an idle woman? What's wrong with you? As a man, what's wrong with you? Why are you talking to an idle woman? You do not mess with an idle woman. I don't know why it's dangerous. You don't mess with her. Just greet her and move. Look for the one that has a job. Look for the one that's going somewhere with her life. Those are serious minded. You must have a job or a skill or something you're learning, something you're doing. On the mindset, you must have that progress mindset. Yes, for Wife 101, visit Just Us Girls Global on Instagram, and they will also put the link for Wife 101. For a married woman, there's mentoring for you. It's called Wife 101. All right, they'll also put the link. I think they've already put the link, if I'm not mistaken. If you're a man, whether you're single or married, there's Inner Circle. All these events, all these things are virtual. So if you can join from anywhere in the world, and even if you're in a weird time zone, they'll send replays to you if you have registered, in case you miss 1 or 2 classes. So they have projects, they have activities. It's always great, all virtual, and you connect with other great minds around the world. So it's powerful for BFF, single ladies, Wife 101 for married women, Inner Circles for both single and married men. Okay, all these links are here, and they'll put it up. All right. Someone said, let me add, to even ladies still in school, leave them for the young men in school. There are young lady graduates that are working, are doing well for themselves. That's good. But if you want to marry somebody in school, the mindset must be correct. It can't be somebody that what her father can provide for her is what she's asking you to provide. What are you talking? Why are you discussing that? He says, sir, actually, it's other men say that they want a housewife who's giving them peace, love, and things. Again, my reason for why you want a housewife is the problem. Is the reason why do you want a housewife? If you guys say, oh, as a family, I'm making enough as a man, or we would like our kids to have some proper attention. You see, that's a good reason. And then with that mindset, the money, whatever money the man makes, is not his money, it's our money. He can't treat it as if it's his money, because that entraps women. So no, it's gonna bring the money, we'll share it, we'll divide it, budget, how we'll do the house. Both of us have control of the money. So that's the better. Not that I want housewife because I want to dominate a woman. I don't want a woman that can talk to me. Again, that's what I'm saying. One of the courses in the Inner Circle is how to marry a great woman. So either you marry her before she's great, or you marry her when she's great already. But there is a way to marry a great woman. One of the adverts I used for Inner Circle, I was talking about how that there are few people that you see, both the man and the woman, are big people. Most times, either the man is the major person, the woman is just a supporter, or the wife is the main person, the man is just a supporter. It's possible to have a power couple where both of them are doing big things and are still strongly married. The Harmony, they've put the links. The Harmony, what city in the US are you? But they've put the links on the comment section, okay? And they'll put, Tony, put your number as well. Maybe you can even pin down your WhatsApp number, they can reach as well by WhatsApp to get, but all these details are there. They've put the links of Wife 101, BFF, Inner Circle for men. All right, so I'm going to coach men how to marry a great woman. There are many great women that nobody wants to marry because they're afraid. Oh, she already has a G-Wagon. She already has her own house. How can I marry her? There's a way to marry her. And money, she's not looking for money. So forget about your money. Say, I don't have money. It's not money. She's not looking for money. Not looking for money. The quality she's looking for. When I met my wife, I'm going to get into that later when I talk about those things. I didn't have money at all. I didn't have money, but I had something better than money. That's what most men don't realize. They think the real good women are not looking for your money. It's the quality of women you're looking for. You're looking for poor women. No, the real good women are never looking for your money. Never. They don't care about your money. The real good women, oh, don't get me wrong. And there are many. I know that there are many mad ones too. But it's your call, is where you are going to look for. And the thing, what you are also carrying in your mind that is attracting you to those ones. Me as a pastor, I know many good men that will not ask you for one dime. And I've seen many of them marry men that they earn more than, well, and they respect the man. You are this type you are looking for. You are always going to look for Marjorie, always going to look for Slay Queen, always going to look for somebody posting her boobs and everything online. You can't touch those guys. Do you know the cream they rub? Those ones are in business. They are a full conglomerate. They're a full conglomerate. You want to go and toast those ones. You can't toast them now. The cream alone they rub. Your whole 1 year salary can't buy it now. That's not who you are looking for. Why are you looking for that? Somebody has already asked you to pay for her food the first day you met her. Don't you know that you delete her number? I should pay for your food the first day I met you. That's delete now. Why are you looking?
I'm sure that girl, her dress herself, you'd have known she's not the kind of person she look for. But you've not mastered how to discern a good woman. So all you look for is boobs and bum. You have seen boobs and bum. You go and collect her number. You should tell. These street girls, you can tell now. If you look at them, you can see they're in business. So they're always advertising. You can tell they're dressing already. But you went there. Go and collect number. You went there. You should have looked at how she dressed. That's what the Bible calls the attire of an harlot. It's in the Bible. It's the attire. Prostitutes worldwide have a dress code. Prostitutes worldwide, they didn't have a meeting, no. They didn't have union, no, but they have a dress code worldwide, which is exhibit goods and services. So check their pages, check what they're doing. Everything is out. They're showing they're selling. They're selling. Then you go and price market, you can buy. Can you pay for their cream? Can you pay for their wig? Their wig, the money you're calling for their wig is money for house. They know who they and check those guys, they hardly married. It's not marriage they're looking for, they hardly married. Because the men paying that money are not planning to marry them. The men too know they're prostitutes. So the men are not planning to marry them. They just want to have fun with them. So you are the one carrying your head there, where everybody's running from. They're not planning to marry those women. They don't marry. Check it down. Those women never marry. Just keep posting. After a while, their body starts sagging. Then they go into real estate or something. They don't marry those people. And anybody that marries them is usually a clown. It's the one that is the mugu that goes to marry them. Because everybody knows these people circulated. One mugu now just go innocently and go and marry. But the woman, and most times that mugu cannot fund the lifestyle that woman has. So she will still be in touch with her customers worldwide. So where was I, Charlie? Because these are these practical things guys don't know. You're telling me every day, they come and tell me, women nowadays, they like money. You see type you're chasing. Why are you following this type that you can't afford? So in the F's, Jared, DJ, bring back the 10 F's for the men mentor, this thing. So we'll talk about your faith, your spiritual life, because everything rises and falls there. It's one of the major things you need to lead a woman. We'll talk about family life, knowing how to marry a great woman. I made up my mind from the beginning, I'll be a great man. I'll be a great husband of a great wife. If you check most people, most couples, one person is the big one person is the smaller one. I wanted both of us to be big. I wanted to be able to live off my wife's influence and income. I can retire at any time. So I intentionally, there are things to do to marry a great wife, either to pick her if she's already great, or no matter the stage you marry her, you're able to build with her for her to also be great. So it's a skill. It's an art. They talk about fatherhood. Many men just wing it. They don't know how to be fathers. Talk about fitness, your health. Talk about fulfillment. Talk about friendships. Talk about freedom. Talk about faithfulness. Talk about future. So it's the most extensive male coaching program in the world, and it's the quality of people coming. And it's the cheapest possible. People are saying, harassing me that how are you charging this cheap for a 1 year coaching? It's 1 year. My 1 hour. The price of this 1 year is the same thing I charge 1 hour to do counseling. That's what I'm charging for 1 year. And some people still haven't jumped on it. You must jump on it. Someone says, I will ask, does foundation apply? What does foundation? What do my question? So that's it. 1 hour inner circle for men. All right. If you sign up for the whole year, it's cheaper. If you pay for half a year, it means overall you're going to pay slightly more. If you pay for quarterly, of course, it means you're going to pay more. So it's cheaper for you to pay for 1 year. If you can, it's better. If not, you do quarterly. Marva said, I'll be a great wife to a great husband. Exactly. It's better that way. Not one person is making it, the other one is just a support. No, two of you can be great. Two of you have great destiny in God. So let's move forward. What are the things you need to make it in life and love in 2026? Number one, I said you don't need material things. It's not about the cash you have. That's not a problem. First thing you need is a vision. It's a vision. And this is what women also like. Women don't need you to have provision first. They need you to have vision. See, statistically, it has been found out that the qualities women are attracted to, money is not on the top of the list. And again, I'm talking about good women, not prostitutes. Of course, prostitutes are interested in money directly. So that's not who you want. Somebody said there's error message in the BFF. Please check the link for the BFF to be sure. Did any person get error message in BFF? Let's be sure they put you the right link. And also put a number Tokumbo and others can reach if they need correspondence so that they make sure it's done well. Okay, so you don't need material things to marry a great woman or to win in 2026. You don't need material things at all. You don't even need money. All right. The first thing you need is vision. Again, if you say, "Oh, today women like money," you are the wrong type of women. Those are orphans. Those are people that need, humanitarian services. That's not your calling. That's not you. You're looking for somebody that already has their life going. That's who you're looking for. Somebody that has gone to school. I want to use what they learned in school, or that has learned a skill. I want to use what they learned as a skill to build their own life. Not that they're waiting for a man to come and do what their father could not do. You do not talk to those women 2 times. It's only one encounter, and you should know. You forget it. I don't know how do you even be friends with such a person. I can't talk to you more than that. There are many women who only fish in the ocean. You're the one chasing the one that want to eat your destiny. And you're afraid. Don't be intimidated by what you see online. Oh. These girls online are not the real women. Oh. They don't represent the women. Oh. These girls online don't represent the women. Don't follow those things you see online. It's just unfortunate that the good women can't always come and post, which I think they should now start doing itself and be sharing the real qualities they want in a man. Because these girls make it look like, all women are just the money. No, the ones that are talking like that are prostitutes. They are, and prostitutes, of course, will charge you money. It's prostitute here to play with you. Ron's girl is charging you money, of course. She's in a business. Nobody's going to do free runs for you now. Of course. It says, is there an application to Inner Circle or is it open? You can join. We have literally started. So but January is going to kick off on a full scale. So you have to join now, so that you can be part of all the assignments we are doing to start in January. All right, for the Inner Circle. Even though you can join anytime in the course of the 1 year, but again, that means you might be joining when it's 1 month to the ending. If I were you, I'll join now so that you can partake of the full 1 year, and you won't miss any of the major classes that we'll have and the assignments. So you need to join now. They'll put the link there. You click it, you will see the different, whether it's quarterly, or half yearly, or a full year payment. All right, you take advantage of it. So click the link. There are different prices for depending on what you're joining. So first thing you need is vision. Where are you going? Vision stroke direction. Where are you going? And when I mean vision, I'm not just talking about somebody said, can I put a monthly payment plan? You need to ask our guy called Tony. They might be able to work something out for you. They're able to work something out for you. So check it out. So vision, where are you going? When I mean vision, I'm not talking about balloon dream. Many young people, when they tell you vision, just sharing balloon. No, I mean a real concrete idea or picture of where you are going, what you want to do with your life. Like I said, it's more, like I said, statistically, they found out what women actually like in a man. They like a man of vision. See, a woman's mind, how will I explain this to young guys? A woman is a fertilizer. Everything about a woman is a womb. Everything about her. So her physical womb is only symbolic of her whole being. She's a womb. She's looking for seed. That's why a wise man said, if you give a woman groceries, she will give you a meal. If you give her a house, she'll give you a home. If you give her sperm, she'll give you a child. Everything about her is a womb. So the number one thing a woman is looking for is something to incubate. I'm not talking about these street girls. Forget the street girls. Don't let them undeceive you. I'm talking about real women. What they are looking for is something to incubate. They desperately want to incubate a dream. The issue is that you have no dream. You are intimidated because you don't have money. All you need is a vision and a dream. All you need is a vision and a dream. This person says, I'm about to lose a good year of really friendship after the other party told me we should separate peacefully without any issues or discord involved. Should I fight by making efforts to find out why? Or should I respect the decision? Look, they have answered you. Don't worry, you are wasting your energy. Top flight gospel media. You are wasting your energy now. They have answered you. Why do you want to waste time to be fighting to know what happened? Yeah, you can ask what happened, but don't fight. They've answered you. Again, this is why you need to join the mentor. You need to know why you are not sellable. Women are very smart. See, women are not like men. Women decide quickly. They know what they are doing. They know who is viable, who is not viable. It's you that are confused. Women know. So we need to find out why you are not sellable. Join inner circle. Become a better man. When you're a better man, women are not looking for you. Strong men are not looking for women. Women are looking for them. Women are looking for what to incubate. If you are chasing women around, you are not solid. Focus on developing. Don't chase women around. No. That's not how you can't even lead the woman you are chasing around now. How do you not lead her? The woman you can lead is the one you can attract because she has seen something in you. If you are chasing her about, she's not seen anything in you. So how do you want to lead her? Because inside the marriage, what you're going to do is leading her to a destination. But you're not, you want to begging her, chasing her. Then how are you going to lead her? You're going to lead her. You will keep begging her throughout the marriage. 20 years marriage, you keep begging her. It's a take flight instead of fight. Yeah, no worries. She has answered you. Come to mentoring. That's what you should do with your, if the energy you want to use, go and beg her or chase her. Come to mentoring. When we finish with you, and when God finishes with you, you will have many good options. You won't be chasing one person. She has answered you. And when women break up like that, they might have seen somebody else. Or they know they don't see greatness in you, or they don't see a future in you, which doesn't make them bad. They've answered you. For marriage to work, it has to be mutual. Two of us must see it. If two of us are not seeing it, let the person go. You can't beg somebody. It's a long journey. They must want to go. So vision. Where are you going? Real stuff. Oh, where are you going? Your vision must be so beautiful. The picture of your future must be so beautiful that anybody that sees it will say, wow, this a woman desperately is looking for what to incubate. She's an incubator. She's looking for who has seed that I can multiply. So it's the quality of your seed. So in animal kingdom, the female animals are looking for the most viable male to breed with. They're looking for the most viable male, the strongest, the best quality, features to mate. That's how it works also in human life. Women are looking for the best possible seed they can get to incubate and build a life with. So the first thing you need is a solid vision of your life. It must be real, not one balloon thing you're just discussing, saying casually with no energy. No, when there are laws of vision, that's what is called laws of vision. So when people say they have vision, you have to go through the laws to be sure it's a real vision. Real stuff. When you talk about it, anybody around you will catch the spirit of that vision. You know what the Bible says? Write the vision, make it plain, so that those that see it will run with it. If it's a solid vision, it's contagious. And when she comes within the field, the energy and electric field of that vision, she gets encapsulated by that vision. The harmony, does what apply to American ladies? Elaborate your question. What do you mean? Does what apply to American ladies? So you get it. So look out. Look out for number one, vision. The vision should lead to number two, direction. So you're already on the go. See, women like people that, because the way a woman's mind works, she hates redundancy. That's why I tell men, Mr. Nice Guy doesn't work. Your whole job can't be chasing a woman and sitting with her. No, she's more fascinated when you have somewhere you're going. She wants to follow. Her mind is working. A woman's mind is like a computer. It's like a highly sophisticated computer. So people is looking for what to do. You now come every day, sit down with her. Yeah, come again today. This is what she will get tired of you. She will get tired. She doesn't need that. She wants a man that has somewhere is going that she can follow. Say, Papa, should a woman ask a man to go through his phone? Depends. Are they in a relationship? If you're in a relationship, then she can't ask you. Why? Do you have something to hide? You see, if you're planning to marry somebody, you should be open to that person. So yeah, we should be open. The kingdom marriage, there's 100% transparency. So they were both naked and not ashamed. So except there's something you should be worried about. And you two have access to her phone. If both of you are planning to marry, then you have to start practicing transparency. Except there's something to hide, which is a big problem. All right? Is having vision finding God's purpose for your life, or is it more than that? It starts with finding God's purpose for your life. and how far do you want to take that purpose for your life to be. So purpose is the thing you are doing. Vision is how far you want to take it. So for instance, your purpose can be to let's use me. Your purpose can be to be a pastor. Your vision is how big, how far are you taking ministry to. Your purpose can be fashion. How far are you taking the fashion business? It's your vision. Do you see this? I hope you guys can separate the two. The Harmony, they've sent the link now. Register. And I would like to talk to you one-on-one because it seems we have a lot to discuss. Yes, I'm asking, you said the American world. What are you referring to? Which particular concept are you wondering if it works in America? Okay. But quickly gonna register for Inner Circle. If you're a man, go join Inner Circle, because we're gonna deal with these things a bit more, and I'll have time to even talk to some people in Inner Circle one-on-one. So it's something every man should join. If you're a single lady, join BFF. If you're a married woman, join Wife 101. Okay. So that vision, direction, you have where you're going. Next one, passion. Passion. That's what I'm saying. When, as a man, your whole job is you color every day, and sometimes the woman will want you to color every day, but trust me, she will not like it eventually. She would rather have a man doing something great. This doesn't mean you won't have time to spend time with her, take her out, or things like that. But you can't. There's a story one of my friends shares. I'm still gonna do. If I'm probably gonna shoot a video about it because it's still rolling in my head. He said, Pastor, then wouldn't the how far part be for God to decide when it comes to vision? No, good question, Michael. God is not the one setting how. Oh, Michael, this is a good question. This is what I try to tell men, and I've been sharing this with the Inner Circle people. How far your life goes is never about God. Never about God. It's always about you. God told Abraham, as far as your eyes can see. My scripture people put that up. God told Abraham, look northward, southward, eastward, as far as your eyes can see. Has nothing to do with God. You know why God can take you where God can take you to, you cannot survive it. It's about your capacity. It's always about your capacity. All the things people have, believers have, is never God's best. It's what they are able to receive. It's not based on God's capacity. It's based on their own capacity. All right? It's based on their own capacity. Lillian, they've put all the, is it Gillian or Lillian now? I don't know. They've put all the links on the comment, but they'll also put numbers. They also put it after this. You can find it and join BFF, join Y401, join Inner Circle. So it's never about what, it's not God that fixes your vision. It's your capacity that fixes your vision, your preparedness that fixes your vision. It's you that fixes it. How far do you want to go? That's why if you're a small-minded person, and I'm going to show you how to expand your mind. How to expand. I'm going to share it today too. That's what Inner Circle is for. See my Inner Circle people now. We've dealt with it. While we are bringing those men, hey, there's so many things. That's why one of the things that charges your vision up is the kind of men you work with. That's why we're bringing those kind of men. We're bringing for Inner Circle. DJ, put the men for Inner Circle again. Put this, and these are not all the speakers for Inner Circle. These are just some of them. Can't put them for the post. See, you cannot. Which of these men have done small things? Can you point to one man here that has done small things? The principle is this. It says, he that walks with the wise shall be wise, but the companion of fools shall be destroyed. DJ, who have put this scripture for you? Put it on the comment for me. Do you see this? Which of these men have done something small? How do you work with this man for 1 year and you can't even remain small? It's too late. From the day you join Inner Circle, your smallness has died. From the day you register for Inner Circle, your small, it's too late. If you don't want to succeed, it's too late. You will succeed. Your smallness have been killed and buried and roasted. You can't work with this quality of men for 1 full year. No small thing can come. Your mind will extend like this, like rubber band. And the beautiful thing about the mind, when it stretches, it doesn't come back. That's the beautiful thing about your mind. Once it stretches, so they say he that walks with the wise shall be wise. So your vision is up to you. And by the time you do the right principles of extending your vision, you'll find out you never come back small. All right. Somebody said, how long should a godly courtship last before marriage? I have been going out with a sister from my local assembly. We have both agreed on topics of finance. How long? What are you waiting for? The James, how old are you? How long is long? How old are you? It depends on how old you are, how ready you are. It's not really about just readiness matters as well. How ready are you? He said, yes, Bob, I'm ready for that one-on-one. I'm gonna join I'm gonna join the link. I'm from New York. I had the feeling African ladies are better, but I definitely go and join the circle. Yeah. Now, if you want to marry someone that is a proper American, you need to understand American culture. The average Black American has never seen. Say you're 30. The James, that means you just joined the live now. The James, if you were here from the beginning, I've answered this question now. People in the audience, can you answer James for me? I've answered this today. I've answered this today, James. James, and you need to go and join the inner circle. That's why you're asking this question now. You can join the inner circle. So, for how many? If you're gonna marry a total Black American, you must understand the culture of some of these people. The average Black American has never seen a marriage. How much must see one that works? You need to understand this. They've never seen a marriage. So you can't blame somebody for not how will I explain it? It's like somebody that's never seen a car, you're blaming them for not knowing a good car. That's unfair. They've never seen a car. Never seen a car. So nothing is wrong. You must make sure this person is willing to change their way of thinking and align it to the kingdom way of thinking, God way of thinking. Before you can marry them, you must be able to show. If not, they have not mothers never seen a marriage. The best of them have not seen a marriage. Their fathers got pregnant, the mother got pregnant as teenagers, their dad left, they had this drama. I'm not saying you can never marry them. I'm saying you must be sure that they are able to align with kingdom marriage principles, that they are renewed in their mind. Okay, so that's why. So it's not impossible. Just have to make sure the person is aligned with kingdom. They're not just talking what their society is saying. Okay, so James, go and marry quickly now. Fix 2026. First half of 2026, marry. All right. So vision, direction. Third one is passion. You must really be passionate. You must really be passionate. Unique Chomsy, how do you work with the wise? Start all this mentoring we are doing. You'll be interacting with the wise, both as your lecturers and as fellow students with you. You change your circle, you change your mindset, you change your life. You know, the Bible never says you transform by praying. That's what Africa, those of you that have been listening to me, you know where Africa is a country of particular concern. No, it's a continent. It's a continent of particular concern. But let me use Nigeria. Nigeria is definitely a country of concern. Definitely a country of concern. Definitely a country of concern. Do you know there's no way the Bible says you are transformed by praying for yourself? Do you know what the Bible says? Do you know what the Bible says? Romans 12. It says you are transformed. My scripture people put it for me. It said, don't be conformed to this world, but be transformed by renewing of your mind. Your life is changed by renewing or changing your mind. But Africa is busy praying. I just look at Nigeria sometimes. Nigeria makes me laugh. I won't lie. Makes me laugh. We're not going to see change soon, guys, in Nigeria. That's the honest truth. When we'll see change is when we start changing how we are looking for change. Then we're going to see change. We want to pray change. You don't pray change. See it here. The Bible, everything's in the Bible. It said, do not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by renewing your mind. You transform yourself by renewing your mind. That's how you transform, not by prayer. Not by prayer. You transform by renewing your mind. But Africa is prayed. So we pray for Nigeria, pray for police, pray for army, you pray against bandits. Are you kidding me? Which country have you seen succeed by praying for the economy? Or praying for police? Or praying for army? Praying against bandits? Which country have you seen? Where do we get these things from? Genesis chapter 1, no prayer was involved. Only principles were involved. Genesis 1, it said everything seed, the seed of every fruit, is the fruit of every tree the seed of every fruit is something, but the seed inside every fruit. In other words, God set principles in motion. If you want the fruit or the tree, plant the seed. I put the seed inside all of them. That's Genesis chapter 1. So God is more a God of principle than a God of prayer. People don't know that. They think God is more a God of fire. No, he's a God of principle. If you're going to see real change, if it's emotional feeling you want, go ahead. But if it's change, if it's transformation, then God is more a God of principles than a God of prayer. Prayer is powerful, of course, but if you want to change a society, God is more a God of principle. It's the principle that will change it, not shouting. All right, not shouting. So the harmony, once you join Inner Circle, just let the team guys know that you want to have a one-on-one, and we'll schedule that, okay? If you want to do the one-on-one without the joining Inner Circle, it's the same amount. You're going to pay the same amount for one-on-one. That's what I'm giving for a whole year Inner Circle. So if your maths is good, then you join the Inner Circle first before you come for the one-on-one. That way you can get it free or almost free. All right. Somebody said, I would like to register for my husband for the mentorship. Yes, please. Monthly, they put the link there. Click it. It's a good gift. It's a good gift to give this Christmas for your spouse. Definitely a good gift for the women here. It's a good gift to give your partner. It's definitely a good gift to give your husband. And you will grip part of it if he attends the classes and does the things. You'll be the first beneficiary of it. Yes, all the mentoring are online. They're virtual. So you can join from anywhere you are in the world. And even if you miss your class, you'll be sent a replay so you can watch it. Okay. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. So God is more a God of principle than a God of prayer. That's how God is. God is so much. Oh no, a blessing saying, so should we focus on only the principle of marriage and not prayer? No. You need prayer is always good, but you see, let me explain this blessing. Blessing, which farmer will make it? The one that plants seed and does not pray, or the one that pray and does not plant seed? Blessing, answer that question. Which one is likely to make? If you're going to bet on one that will make it, is it the farmer that plants seed and didn't pray, or the one that prays and didn't plant seed? Christians are always saying, how come, not Christians, the world are saying, how come godless nations are prospering without prayer, without knowing God? It's because God is more a God of principle. The principle will work. Gravity doesn't need you to pray. If you jump out of a window, you are going down anywhere in the world. Because God runs this world by principle. Those that were Inner Circle, we shared these things in Inner Circle. Even God can't break his principle. God, he can't break his principle. Because when people say God is sovereign, he's the Almighty God, can do anything, you don't know him. He can't do anything. He can't break his principle. Sometimes when you see him look like he broke his principle, there is another principle at play that you didn't know about. But there's a principle. Sometimes there's a principle of intercession. Somebody stands the gap that we don't know for one person to get a blessing that they didn't work. So you just think, oh, the person got it without working for it. No, there is a principle at work. Blessing, what are people arguing about? Let me know so that I can answer both of you. So God is more a God of prayer. So even God, when he wanted to save the world, he couldn't forgive. He couldn't just say, oh, I forgive all of you. No. The wages of sin is death. That's the principle. It can't be broken. The wages of sin is death. That's the principle. Sin must be paid for. So the way God could save the world was to get somebody to pay. Do you see this? That's how God saved the world. He couldn't just say, I'm the Almighty God. I forgive. How do you call that thing? I write off your debt. No. From there he does that, Satan self will not agree. So God had to get somebody to pay. It's of the opinion of marriage isn't spiritual. Blessings, boyfriend. Marriage is definitely spiritual because it's the journey. See, let me tell you, as a principle, anything that comes from God is spiritual. God is a spirit. So let's start from there. John 4:24. God is a spirit, and those that relate with him or worship him must do so in spirit and in truth. All right? So God is a spirit. Now, Blessing, good question. The problem with many African Christians is that they think principles are not spiritual. So that's the problem we're dealing with in Africa. We think principles are not spiritual. We think prayer is spiritual. Prayer is a principle. Oh my God, did you get that? Prayer is one of the children of, it's a principle. So prayer is not on the same rank as principle. No, prayer is a principle. Same thing with giving, same thing with association, same thing with fasting. All those things are children of principle. So prayer is a principle. So most Christians, especially African Christians, we think that principles are not spiritual. I just told you Genesis chapter 1, God himself set up the world by principle. God himself works by principle. So principle is spiritual. You can't run an 8 billion world, 9 billion member world by just shouting in prayer. No, you're right. So marriage, anything that comes from God, John 4:24, I don't know if somebody has put it for me. John 4:24, God is a spirit, and those that worship him, so anything that comes from God is spiritual. This earth came from the spirit. The whole earth, God spoke into existence. It came from God. So the whole earth is spiritual. It's just that it also has natural parts or things that we have become so used to it. So it's natural to us. But principles are spiritual. They're called laws of the kingdom. Thank you, Brenda. They're called laws of the kingdom. So they're principles. They're laws. Prayer is a law. Friendship is a law. He that must have friends should say friendly. It's a Bible principle. It's there in the Bible. But the worldly people use it. See them playing people or do PR. As Christmas has come now, big companies are they not sending hamper to their customers? That's it's biblical principle. But we have used it so much, it looks natural now. No, it's a biblical. It's there in the Bible. So bless you. I don't know if you and your fiancé understand. So marriage is definitely spiritual. It's just that some of the application of the things inside marriage looks physical, like sex. But sex is also spiritual. You are going to bring a whole human being. How does your child have a spirit? You people had physical intercourse, and a human being that has a soul and a spirit comes out of it. It's spiritual. It's spiritual. It's just so natural for many people that they don't see it again as spiritual. It's spiritual. When you have sex, you're going to have a human. You understand what it means? A human being is going to come out that has spirit that is able to talk to God. So my friend cut off her marriage because the man forcefully had her, and it was against her principle. So because of that, she cut off her marriage. She didn't make a mistake. She made the right choice, of course. If the man forced himself on her, that is a bad sign. It means he has no sexual control. That's a big problem. That's a big problem. All right. Again, but I would advise she should get counseling. Let me know the full story. Let me know the full story of what this. Sometimes I'm careful about just giving blanket answer. All right. Let me know the full story. Let her get counseling. Then we'll decide. All right. So, Papa, my fiance wants me to be dressing like his church when we visit to his home to see his parents. Their church doctrine does not suit my beliefs. They do not like church. As usual, if you have major compatibility issues, you guys need to go for counseling first. First, I go to his parents' church and go to his parents' house. You will need counseling. All right. Christy, you need counseling. One of you to show you can make it. It can't be changing you. So we need to know what extent these changes are. So, Pastor, will you be coming to the US in 2026? I would love to attend one of your. Obviously, Michael, what city are you in? Obviously, I live in both Nigeria and the United States. I live everywhere, really. I go everywhere, but I have a base in both. So I'm in Nigeria now, but I travel also a lot. So, Michael, tell me what city you are in. All right, so they are both together. All right, so marriage is definitely everything. Work is spiritual. That's what Africans don't know. They think work is carnal. No, work is spiritual. The plane where and this computer we're using to preach the gospel. How did it come? It's work. It's spiritual. Okay, so where am I now? I come to Toronto. Yes, I come to Toronto. We have teams in all these places that you should be. Many New York people are here today. We have teams in all these places, Calvin, in Toronto. So we do events. We'll soon have a world tour where we'll travel around. So if there's a way you can reach out to our team, Calvin, so I will get your details, or go to our website or my link so I can join our teams globally. What's your take on African Christian who marries in the United States by court only for papers and intends on divorcing the person after? I know a lot of people do that in America. Of the hustle of it, but I just don't like it. I just think it's this deceitful or deceptive, and shows you don't value marriage. Shows you are desperate for America, desperate to make it. You know, the way you get something is more important than the thing you get, and the way you get something will be informative about how you will try to get other things. You know, you're already passing the window. You're already passing shortcut. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan. You know, so you need to get counsel. Let's be sure. Good evening, Pastor. Okay, please, what is your major two secrets or principles that made you successful in life? That was I'm sharing the whole of Inner Circle. Paying for knowledge, Henry. Paying the price for improvement. I've been chasing my mentors, traveling around the world sometimes to sit with my mentors, to learn, to attend courses, attend programs. So that's it. Renew your mind. It's the principle of scripture. We just read Romans 12. You are transformed by renewing your mind. So you need to seek avenues to renew your mind. I'm going to share that before we go. How to renew your mind, what you can do to your mind. So that's what will I come to Jamaica? Please send me a DM, find a way to reach me. I have a few people in Jamaica that have been saying that, so I'll most likely come to Jamaica. So the more of you I have there, the easier, the more likely we will for us to come. So can I take your course on marriage counseling for me to become one? Absolutely, Nana. This January we're going to launch a training, but there's a recorded one on my website as well. You can go there. But if not, look, if you're joining any of our teams, we'll let you know when we're having the one that is a training, you know, for virtual that will train people in marriage counseling. When am I coming to Ghana next year, 2026? What of Ottawa? Yes, we're also coming to Ottawa. I'm coming to Ottawa in May to come and preach for a church in May. So look out for that. How much does it cost to join a circle? They'll send you the link. Please click it. There are different categories. Good evening, Sam. I'm a Baba Shegun Michael. Yeah. Currently located at the back of yeah. Good evening. I observed that in the Western world here, they don't prioritize spirituality, less prayers, unlike Africans, and I think their marriages are doing fine. Well, yes, I've answered that now. They are following the principles. The principles are spiritual. That's the thing. Africa, oh, Africa, go help us, this Africa. Africa is a continent of particular concern, especially Nigeria, country of particular concern. Because we think shouting in prayer, that's spiritual. You think it's more spiritual than the person that's going to work. But you see that those countries are more developed than us. Their prayers seem more answered than us because work is spiritual. Doing your work is spiritual. You are sent by God. You are created. If God gave me this ability to build buildings, that is my calling. The church can't have a building if I don't. Hey, when God was going to build the tabernacle of David and the temple with Moses, God mentioned some people's name. When God recommends you or call your name, it thing always touches my kidney. God was going to build a temple with Moses. God mentioned people's name, Aholiab and whoever, that they should be the ones that should do the cutting, do the decoration. God called their name. So that was those people's calling. Those who were being prophetic in their design of cutting. Do you get this? They are prophetic. So it's not only Moses that will prophesy about going from Egypt to Canaan. Those guys will prophesy the cutting. That's their own calling. It's not a lesser calling than that of Moses. So work is a principle. That's why those countries work. They have found a dimension of God that we have not found. We just want to shout at God and let God go and do it. We think God is going to build a country. God doesn't build a country. God can empower you, give you vision, give you wisdom, but He's not in the business of building a country. You are going to build a country. It's everything is built by some man, but God is the builder of all things. So it's a combination of both. God built in terms of the vision casting or the anointing you with a big picture. The physical work is you. It's not God. Pastor, can a man break up a relationship because he's not ready financially, etc.? Absolutely, he can. If he's feeling intimidated, he can. So you to be financially strong, very strong, so that you can be encouraging him. But yes, a man can break up for many reasons. But you see, the truth is that you can never know. You can never know why somebody broke up with you. Sometimes they don't tell you the real reason. Yes, Zamain, who do you talk to about pricing? They will put the link now. Someone should answer Zamain on YouTube. But I mean, they've been posting the link, and people posting the link. Are you putting a number? Put a number people can always reach. Please, I always like you to put a number because that way people can. If people have inquiries, because people always have inquiries. No matter what you say, people need more details sometimes. So Zamin, put more and probably answer Zamin and put the number or whatever or the link for him. All right. So when it comes to breakup, people might never tell you why they are breaking up with you. So don't break your head over that. They might not tell you why. It might be different. They might have seen somebody else. They might not think they're sexually attracted to you. They might be confused. Any day, 1,001 reasons. So sitting down and be trying to think of the reason is a waste of energy. So I've said number 1, vision. Number 2, direction. Number 3, passion. You must be so passionate about it, about this thing you want to do. Number 4, or I don't know if it's 4. Yes, number 4, knowledge. Knowledge. See, the WhatsApp number is not responding. Just drop the message. The person will answer you. Maybe because of the live, but the person will answer you. Knowledge. Knowledge. You see, none of these things are money. If you're a young man, the reason you're telling me you're not married is because you don't have money. That's not the reason. Go and get these 4 things. They're all free, or at least they're not capital intensive. A vision, direction, passion. You must be so crazy about what you want to do that if anybody comes in contact with you, they will buy into it. They will like it. How do people get investors? When I tell young men that, oh, Pastor, the guy doesn't want to follow you because I don't have money, I said, that's not the reason she's not following you. She's not following you because you're not passionate. You are not clear. You don't have vision. How do billionaires give billions to a young boy that wants to start a tech company that they've never known before, they've not met him before? How do they give him billions? Why? He has all these qualities. He has vision, he has direction, he has passion, he has knowledge. This guy will give his billions to a stranger because that's how life works. So it's never money you need, it's clarity you need. You need this 4 thing. Go and get knowledge. What is one area you can be an expert at? What is one area you can know almost everything about? It can be AI, it can be tech, it can be IT, it can be food, it can be anything, but you need to be an expert in that area. You are a sellable commodity, and all you need is data. If you don't have data, you go somewhere there's free Wi-Fi, and you sit down there and you do YouTube, you do research, you communicate with mentors, you talk to people, you become an expert in that area. People will start to pay you to teach or to coach in that area. Someone say, why is relationship these days transactional? There's poverty in the land, and many men are also clueless about picking a wife. We've been doing mentoring things for men. Please make sure you guys are looking out for it. When we do the one for choosing a wife, there are qualities to look out for in a wife. Many men are clueless in looking for a wife. We've answered this today. You just joined, engineer. I'm sure you just joined because we dealt with this earlier today. Many men go and look for Ron's girl. You can't choose Ron's girl now. That's why it's transactional. What if your husband believes in going to a new church in the UK and the pastor doesn't care about his family because the wife doesn't go to church? You need counseling. I don't know. I can't answer this because I don't have details. Pastor, when a man friend zones you, it's just like you what to do after. Move on. He has answered you. What you want to do after? And why are you bothered about a man friend? That means you are the one more interested in the man than is interested in you. He can't work. Forget about him quickly. And join BFF. Oh, voila, have you joined BFF? Join BFF. Pascal, okay, changing my dressing to suit church beliefs. What is I feel counseling, Christy? We need to talk more. I need to understand the whole thing. Everything depends on what else, what is going on. I need to know what is going on. I need to know what is going on. I can't just give you a blanket answer on that topic because I need to know what's going on. But Christy, have you joined BFF? Go and join BFF. Because these are some things they will discuss in detail in BFF and talk to you about and know your story. So my friend has been dating her fiance for 2 years, yet he promised to marry her next year. She's 38 years now. She asked me as a friend if she should leave him. Counseling. So you and both of you should join BFF. I have a book titled 7 Questions Wise Women Ask. Again, most of your issues are knowledge based, and the knowledge has been available. If you're here and you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe immediately and binge on it. And I've answered these questions. Who should I marry? It's a whole book I have. One of the questions you must ask a guy that wants to marry you is when. Don't enter indefinite dating. As a woman, your life is based on timing. You are in a circle. So you start with having monthly cycle. It means your life is on a clock. You can't just be following a man and think whenever he's ready. 38. If you are 38, that means this man is 40 something. So I don't want him to waste your time. And why is he waiting? What are you waiting for? And I suspect you guys are already fornicating. He's getting everything he wants. Who buys the cow when the milk is free? Nobody. His man is already fulfilled. Most women don't know that men don't want marriage. What men want is sex. They don't want marriage. They don't need marriage. They need sex. So if you're providing all the details, he has arrived. He has already married in his mind. You're the one that's looking for something else. What do you think about sex for marriage? It's simple now. If you believe it, it's already answered in the Bible now. And I just did a post about it some days ago as well. Okay, let me try and finish my notes, guys. Hold on with the questions first. There's a 16-year gap between me and the person I'm seeing. So, I don't know if are you the lady or the man? B. Are you the lady or the, I don't pronounce your name well. Are you the lady or the man? So, are you the one that is older or the one that is younger? So, knowledge is the next one to get. Then the last thing is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. So, if you're a man, for instance, and you want to marry a good woman, and you don't have money and everything, you can have emotional intelligence. That means knowing how to talk to women, understanding women's psychology, understanding what women look forward to, and things like that. All right, emotional intelligence, you must learn it. It's an asset. It's an asset. So you see many men that don't have money, but they are good lovers. They are good lovers. They can, because a woman's major need is emotional. It's the hungry ones that do like his money, and those are people that their parents have abandoned. They're coming from poverty, so you don't blame them. They come from poverty. They come from the abandonment. So you don't look for those ones. Those need therapy and they need humanitarian company foundation to help them. That's not who you're looking for. You're looking for a normal person that has a normal upbringing, that has somebody they're going with their life. Those women are looking for real companionship, real friendship, somebody that's caring, somebody that's loving. You go and improve your skills. How do you do this? Again, YouTube, books, learning, mentoring, attending our events, Inner Circle. I have a book titled How to Make Love to a Woman Without Touching Her. There are many things like you expose yourself to knowledge, all right, and you become emotionally intelligent. You can literally marry almost any woman if you know the right words to say, right way to say it. You know the kind of things they look for. They love those women that have a job. They're not looking for a man to pay their bills. They just want a real love relationship. Those are the people you should be looking for, especially if you don't have all the money in the world. You do not go and look for an orphan. You cannot fund an orphan. That's not who you're looking for. You cannot fund an abandoned child. That's not who you're looking for. You can't cope with those people. You can look for a real person that has a life, that has a job, that can partner with you and you guys build a life together. Don't go and look for a liability. That's what men do every day. They're looking for a liability. You're complaining you don't have money. No. If you meet the right kind of one, both of you with what you have, both of you are going to come together. Use your. That's how I got married. So let me dive into. That's how I got married. I didn't have anything. I didn't have a salary. I was a young pastor. I didn't have a salary, but I had all these things I mentioned. I had clear vision. I had direction. I have passion. I had knowledge. I had emotional intelligence. That's what I had. I didn't have money. My wife was just finishing a master's degree. I had OND in view. I had not collected certificate till tomorrow. I have OND in view. You get this? I didn't have money. Because my church wasn't even paying me a salary then. They couldn't afford to pay me then. Oh, but I was going somewhere in my life. If you met me, it won't take you long to know I'm going somewhere. By the time we talk, I'm a man of vision. I'm a man going somewhere. A man that sees a need I'm trying to meet in the community. A man that sees something God has called me to do. Do you see? That's how I was able to marry her. I couldn't afford it, naturally speaking. Her dad even told me then that it's never possible. You can't marry my daughter. That he didn't raise her to master's degree level for her to come and be doing Sunday school. The dad told me face to face that it can never happen. I can't marry her daughter. Before he died, we were good together. We were good friends. He loved me, loved how far I'd gone in life because I kept true to the vision. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? So you don't need money. All these guys come walking about saying you need money. No. If you have these things, you are a sellable commodity. Billionaires invest in people like this that have no money, but have a good idea and they can defend that idea and they have the knowledge and workings of how this idea will build. And you see billionaires putting money into tech, putting money into an investor. I mean, they're an investor into somebody's business, billions and billions of dollars. Then you just one small person to follow you is what you can convince her to do. It's you that lack the capacity, it's you that lack the ability. And how do you build this capacity and ability? How do you build it? Very simple. Number one, read books. You see, these books you can borrow them, you can buy them. You can buy them secondhand, or you can read them online. They are free. You can download them PDF online. They are free. So no excuse. It's the discipline to read you don't have. It's not money that is stopping you. You have been lying since to yourself and to people. That is there. There's no money. How do I marry? Shut up. Stop saying that nonsense. You can marry very well. And when you marry, there's favor that will come on your life. And if you marry a good woman, she will accelerate and facilitate your life. You will start making money. Please go and watch the full video because I've answered many things you're asking me. So Start reading books. Read books. Somebody said you'll be the same you'll be 5 years from now, except for the books you read and the company you keep. So start reading books. Oh, I read myself to pieces. If you see my library, my wife's still begging me to stop buying books. If you see my library, both in Nigeria and America, the two houses, fat library. And I'm still buying books till last week. I read books. Oh, there's no way my bed always has books by the side of the bed. Or if I was getting married to my wife, when I was single, the books were on my bed. So the full side of my bed were books. Bishop Oyedepo, Kenneth Hagin, John Maxwell, all this bed was books. Then I lied down on one side. So when my wife came out to start packing the books out, she was surprised when she saw the books lined up on the bed. Now they're still by the side of my bed. I still have books always. So read books. Read books. Read yourself to pieces. Read books. Which book are you reading now? You that say you're broke, which book are you reading now? You have time to read comment in nonsense blogs. You have time to read gossip comments in nonsense blogs, but you're not reading a book. Go and read a book. Any book. Any book, even if it's novel. Go and read something. Preferably self-help books that speaks to where you are in life. It will build your mind. Somebody said, what do you think about 50-50? There's no 50-50 in marriage. All right, it's just a concept of fearful people and selfish people. The concept of marriage is that the two shall become one flesh. Ology, the two shall become one flesh. So it's 100-100. You bring 100-100, okay? That's how it works. So Ology, have you done BFF for single ladies? These are the things we're saying. When you come into mentoring, we'll deal with all these things. You won't go and marry somebody that is telling you 50-50. So whether you're the one wanting to do 50-50 or the man is the one suggesting 50-50, you will know what to answer. All right? 50-50 is not biblical. It makes no sense. So go and attend BFF. The mentoring will do for single ladies, okay? Very, 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 very important. Okay. Is it better for me to work on my entrepreneurial and business desire, which I'm passionate about at 25? Or is it good to do that while also making my mind known to a lady that I'm interested in? Both of the two of the above. What did I say? Do both. Do both. Sometimes a woman will accelerate that your business idea. That entrepreneur, hey, women are incubators. All the dreams I've had, or I had, the moment my wife came, they started coming to life. I always wanted to write books. The books were in scattered form. They never came out. When my wife landed, books started coming out. And we've been releasing books since that time. You see, how will I explain this? As a man, when the Bible says it's not good for man to be alone, it's not a suggestion. It's a fact. It's a fact. So when you're a man and you're single, it's like you're walking one hand and one leg. You can do something with one hand, though, but you can't do a lot. When a woman comes, like you have two hands now, and when both of you cooperate, you can carry way more than you can carry with one hand. Do you get this, guys? So carry her along in that entrepreneurial skills. If she's the right kind of woman for you, she will see something in you. That's how you know the woman. That's why I say we don't chase women. Go and see, guys. Go and binge on my YouTube channel. I've answered these questions. I don't believe men should chase. We don't chase women. We present ourselves and our vision to women. The woman that sees something, the woman that sees something in you, is the one you should marry, because that's her job. She's going to multiply what you have. She must see something in you. If she doesn't see something, she has answered you. There's nothing to be angry about. Say, I just a woman, she doesn't like me. Why you woman? Move up, yeah, man. Move. Oh, Pastor Mildred wasn't the first woman that I liked, though, and that I saw. At all. The other ones I saw. But when I went there to present myself, they didn't like me. They didn't really like me. And I wasn't even angry. Angry. I'm too sure about. You see that I'm saying? That follow what I'm teaching you, the order I'm teaching you. If you have vision, direction, and passion, I'm too jealous of even what I carry. So anybody that doesn't see it, I don't even want to be near you. If you don't see the greatness of the thing I'm carrying, I don't even want to be near you. So it's not that you don't want me to, I don't want you. Now who love us, we go love. Do you understand? So the woman too must see something in you. When you come and present yourself, if she's not seeing something in you or something what you're doing, leave that one. That's not for you. It's gonna stress you out. But there's somebody that will see something in you that by the time both of you come together, to multiply. So books. Number 2, What's the strategy to read books unlike our conventional reading for academic purposes? I got a lot of books even here in the UK, but no much time to read my enlightened books. But yeah, you need to fight for the time, Nicholas, because that's how your life is going to change. If you are too busy to read books, then you are too busy. So fight for it. On your way, on transportation, on your way, you're in UK now. You guys do train, you guys do buses. You're not the one driving. Read in the bus. You see people reading the train now. Read, read. Fight for it. Read, or before you sleep at night, spend 1 hour to read. So browsing Instagram and all that, or watching Netflix, spend 1 hour to read, or 30 minutes, just read one chapter a day. As you keep adding this, you keep growing. So I think the person asking about 50/50 was referring to financial responsibility. Yes, now that I talked about. Blessing, that what I talked about now. What do you think I answered? Blessing, what did you think I answered? That's what I answered now. It's marriage I'm talking about. There's no 50/50 in marriage. It's not a biblical concept. It's not a marital concept. It's just selfish people talking. There's 100 in marriage. We are both in, all in. Whatever we have is ours. We are not one flesh. Again, this is why mentoring, counseling is good. It's not a waste of time because everybody's bringing two different mindsets. By the time we sit down, we look at Bible and we agree. Do we agree on this or do we agree on this? 50/50 is a scam. To never work. So what does 50/50 mean? If one person is earning $10 million, they don't earning $100,000, would they bring 50/50? 50/50 of what? 50/50 of what they're earning or 50/50 of the bills? And that's not even how marriage works. We have a full financial cost for married people. We'll launch it again, hopefully next year too. So blessing, that's what I was answering. So number 2, mentors. Baba Shegu says, does God choose for us? Absolutely not. God doesn't choose for you. God can lead you, guide you, but he doesn't choose for you. You choose for yourself. God will give you many godly options to order your steps, but he doesn't choose for you. All right. So, like I said, I had some other women I liked. I tried to get close to them, and I wasn't begging them. I'm not begging. I'm not even toasting. We don't even toast women. We go and present ourselves because as you are checking that woman, she should be. You are checking each other if we are aligned. It's not a toasting thing. It's a journey. It's a mission. So I'm not toasting you. Toasting you to do what? What am I toasting you that you should follow me? We were with you. No, are you seeing this thing? If you're not seeing it, let's go our separate ways. I'm not begging anybody. I'm presenting my case. If you see the vision, we see the vision. We'll both work on it. It's a lifelong thing. It's not somebody's toasting somebody. That puts a lot of men in trouble. By the time you're toasting and begging a woman, then you beg her throughout the marriage. Or toasting and begging a man, you beg him throughout the marriage. No. All right. So number 2, mentors. You must get mentors. Every young man here telling me he doesn't have money to marry, whatever. The question is, who is your mentor? Who is your mentor? Do you have a mentor? The problem with young people that all of you want popular mentor. Popular mentor doesn't have time for you. There must be a responsible man, knowledgeable man that has done what you are trying to do, that can guide you on a close range. There are different kinds of mentoring. There's distant mentoring. There's one-on-one mentoring. Start with anyone. If you join Inner Circle, you are in a distant mentor relationship that can become a one-on-one, a close relationship. But you are going to be mentored by all those men we put up there. See the quality of men. Even me, I'm excited. See the quality of men that are coming for Inner Circle. DJ put that poster. See the quality of men. So you are going to have distant mentoring. If you're a business person, you will see people that have built businesses of billions. If you're a career person, you'll see people that have built it. If you're a minister, everybody you want to look for, you'll see solid men that have built influence and income over the years. You are in a mentoring relationship. People that have built solid marriages, a solid life, are going to mentor you. So get mentoring. Mentoring extends your mind like nothing else. When we were younger, that's why when I see young people say they don't have mentor, I'm wondering, how do you not have a mentor? It accelerates your process. If a woman pressure your fiancé or boyfriend to have mentor, the mentor is a picture of his future. If he doesn't have a mentor, you know what he's going to do? He's going to use your life to do research. Ladies, are you hearing me? Let the lady say, I hear you, sir. Ladies say, I hear. All the ladies say, I hear. Don't follow a man that doesn't have mentor. He's going to use you to be looking for roads. Sarah says, what do you know when you really want to marry, but no guy is asking you out? Join BFF now. Join BFF. Sarah, join BFF. Quickly. Go and join BFF immediately. Ladies, don't follow a man that doesn't have a mentor. Do you know what's going to happen? He's going to use you to look for road. He's going to use you to research. He will drag you on this earth. You will Gia. Do you know Gia? Who can spell Gia for me? Gia. Who can spell Gia for me? Write Gia in the comment section for me. You will Gia. He will use you to learn. A man that doesn't have a mentor, he will use you to research. Say, I'm not Gia. Gia. Gia is Yoruba. Gia means suffer. He will use you to do research. He will use you to research. You will suffer. You do not mess with a man that doesn't have a mentor. A mentor is somebody that has done what you're trying to do, and it's like you're trying to find a road without GPS or nothing. You're trying to find road by yourself. You're going to trek. You're going to trek. But if somebody has gone there before, he will say, look, just keep maintain straight. Don't turn right. I know they're pointing you left, but look, the road is blocked in front. So just keep straight. Don't touch, don't mess with a man that doesn't have a mentor. See, go and get my book, 7 Questions Wise Women Ask. I thought I had that book here in the office to show you. 7 Questions Wise Women Ask. One of the questions there is, who are your influences? Go and get a mentor. I do not even want to talk to you if I can't see your mentor, because your mentor is the picture of where you are going and where you're taking me and these children, the family. That's who your mentor is. So I need to see your mentors. I need to know who are the people you follow, who are the people you listen to, which of them knows you. So that I can trace your life with their life. I can look at their life and see where you're going to go. Don't follow a guy. He's going to use you to gamble. He's going to do forex trading with your life. You can't do that as a lady. You can't mess with that. So let him go and bring mentors. Go and talk to his mentors. That's the first thing I did with my wife. When we agreed on a relationship, one of the very first things we did, I took her to my mentors. I took her to Reverend Sam Adeyemi. I took her to Reverend Victor Adeyemi. I took her to Reverend Abba Duwale. That's my direct pastor. And I introduced her to them. I gave her their numbers. I said, if any time you can't reach me, I'm not behaving well, these are the men to talk to. That's one of the first things I did. How do you mess with a man that doesn't have a mentor? He's supposed to be the leader, and he has nobody giving him direction. Imagine a leader without GPS. He says the driver. No, have you ever entered car in this modern day with a man that doesn't have GPS? I don't know where he's going. He has never gone before, and he has no GPS. See, I think he's left. I think he will carry inside traffic. He will carry inside traffic. Pastor, can you please be my mentor, or please connect me to someone? I'm a young lady. BFF. So start with BFF, because Agboji Gillian is asking. Start with BFF. That's mentoring. Then from there, we'll take it from there. That's what the whole thing we're doing is mentoring now. So start. Pursue your mentors. So I went to Gun Range. I'm mentoring shortens your distance of your journey and reduces stress. I went to my team, my church team. There was one time the whole church office traveled to America. Our whole church office with their families. And miraculously, they give everybody visa that year, everybody that applied. So I'm ready to marry, but no man came to me. Join BFF, Folakemi. Join BFF. Part of what we do in BFF is that we will take you from there to what we call mentor to marry, where we'll mentor you and also connect you with other men that have been in our mentoring, and you can start meeting men. So I went to Gun Range. So how do I get any of your books in Russia? Amazon. Now my books are on Amazon. So went to Gun Range with the whole team, and all the men were shooting. So do you know how they do it? Now they put that paper thing that has target and push it forward, and everybody was shooting. People were just shooting. They were not getting the target. When it came to my turn to shoot, nobody was getting the target. When it came to my turn to shoot, the guy that was, for some reason, I don't even know why he did it, the guy that was working the place, that was in charge of everything, just whispered to me and said, when you're going to shoot a target like this, don't aim at where you want to shoot exactly. He said, because there's room for movement and everything of the bullet, that go a bit to the right. Do like you want to shoot the shoulder to the right, then it's going to hit the target. The guy just whispered it to me, and I did exactly what he said, and I hit the bull's eye all the time. And everybody was like, Pastor K, we didn't know you know how to shoot like this. I was just laughing. Of course I don't know how to shoot like that. Have I shot gun before? Is this guy? He's the mentor. That's what a mentor does. It makes you look like a star. All your mates say, boy, you are getting, there's somebody higher whispering to your ear. That's who a mentor is. That's who a mentor is. That's who a mentor is. They're putting a link for BFF, guys. All the men here, go and join BFF. There's quarterly, there's half yearly, and there's full yearly. Go and join, go and join, go and join. For all men, BFF. I mean, inner circle rather. Then for the ladies, just single ladies, BFF. For married women, there's wife 101. Wife 101. All right. So I look like a star. That you can shoot. I can't shoot anything. I've never shot gun before now. I'm not bandit now. I've never shot gun before. It's the mentor that whispered to me that don't aim straight. No, you won't get the heart like that. Go a bit to the right, you get to the heart. That's small advice. Change my results. Go and get a mentor. Start with distant mentoring. From there, you will do close-up mentoring. When we were young, we chased our mentors. Now I see young men busy criticizing their mentor in comment sections. People that should be your mentor, you are criticizing them in comment section. Pursue your mentor. So mentors, go and get a mentor. All these things are free. They're free, or at least almost free. Number 3 thing that will help your mind, praying in tongues. If you are here, you're born again Christian, praying in tongues will help your mind. Praying in the Spirit is one of the blessings of praying in the Spirit. It expands your mind. Because when you're praying in the Spirit, what the Bible calls praying in tongues, you are accessing mysteries, you are accessing knowledge higher than your normal mind. Now, see, where you are in life now is a product of your thoughts, your present thoughts level. Where you are in life now is not a product of Nigeria's economy. No. Because there are people in the same economy making better. So it's never a product of the economy. It's a product of your thinking, your mental economy. So now, when you start to pray in tongues, what you're doing is you're accessing thoughts higher. You know, the Bible says his thoughts are not our thoughts. You are accessing thoughts higher than your natural thoughts. It expands your mind and inspirations drop. So when you're praying in the Spirit, watch out for the inspirational thoughts that will come to your mind. It will be bigger than what your natural mind wants to think about. And you start making moves. Somebody said, Pastor K, please, what do you say to this? A 35-year-old man is interested in me, and he explained to me that his wife just separated from him and took their kids along. Both of you should come for counseling. Let him pay for counseling. If he can't pay for counseling for both of you, run from him. He's not a serious-minded man. He has to come for counseling. We need to investigate the case, or anybody can counsel you. If you have somebody near you, if you want our team to do it, they can also do it. Pay for counseling. Let's investigate the case. What do you mean that is separated? And see, every time you want to marry a divorcee or separated person, listen now carefully, everybody listen. Every time you want to marry a divorcee or separated person, you need to be sure which one you are getting. Every time 2 people that are married, by the way, all the single men, order this book, 7 Qualities Wise Men Want. All the single men, order this book on Amazon. You can also get it from our team or our website, 7 Qualities Wise Men Want. So when 2 people are married and they separate, either divorce or separate, usually one or sometimes both are the problem, but most times is one person that is the problem. So every time 2 people separate and they want to remarry, somebody's going to end up with the problem. Did you understand that? Somebody's going to end up with the problem. 2 people get married, they want to separate. Sometimes both are bad people, or sometimes one person is one that caused this divorce. Either they were a serial cheater, they were violent, there was domestic violence, they were financial wreck, or they are abusive. They are the problem. So when they separate and you want to marry, and both of them want to remarry, somebody is going to end up with the problem. So you have to be sure you're not the one ending up with the problem. Because if you end up with the problem, you divorce again, or you suffer what made the first person wrong. And in our own marriage practice, we've seen somebody is a serial divorcee, he's a narcissist. So what it did to the first wife, when the second wife was coming down, was saying, I don't know why the first wife is not allowing him to talk to his children. I don't know why. Me, I'm not. When she saw what the wife saw, she too has left now. So we see those kind of cases a lot. Every time marriage breaks, somebody's inheriting the problem. So you must be properly. We have a divorce counselor. So just reach our team, or my team. Can you put the number, Stephanie's number or somebody's number they can reach for counseling, to schedule counseling? So we have a divorce counselor in our team that can ask you the right questions, point you in the right direction, and make sure that this is the kind of person, all right, that you want to go into this journey with. All right, please put somebody said the wife 101 link is not clickable. Please put it up, guys, and don't forget to put phone numbers people can reach. So I'm single in my late 20s, family oriented, purpose driven, designed to get married, but my kind of job has kept me isolated for years. Should I change my job? Tell me your job, Annabelle. Tell me your job. Which kind of job do you have? How do we pay to enroll for counseling? Yes, they're going to give you, see the counseling line. See the counseling line, gift. 234-70-738-7000. So those are the counseling lines. They put it in the comment, but it's also in my caption and all that. Or just go to my website, www.ldm with PK, or reach me on Instagram or something. We'll send you how to do it. We have a divorce counselor particularly, so that helps people that want to marry a divorcee, or people that are divorced that want to remarry, or anything that has to do with divorce. People that are considering divorce, anything. So the divorce counselor is a better person. You say you work as a caregiver. Well, you can put yourself out there virtually. Okay, Annabelle, the world has passed where you limit your people you meet only to your physical meeting. Again, Annabelle, join BFF. Like I said, BFF is going to lead you into something we call mentor to marry. In mentor to marry, after we mentor you a bit, we're going to also mentor men, and then we're going to allow the men and the women that we have mentored, because it's not a dating site. It's not where random people I don't know from anywhere want to come and sleep with girls or come and build men. No, it's people who have mentored a bit and we have some in control and influence over. We allow those men to meet those women. Okay, so things like that will benefit you. Don't limit your meeting men to physical. Then of course, when you start to meet a man or whatever, if you're able to change your job, if you feel this job is also difficult or not the ideal, you can start to do that as well. But first thing to do, Annabelle, is join BFF straight. That one, register now today for BFF. Today. All right. Then the last thing that will help your mind is the environment you belong. Change your environment as much as possible. Go to places where you will be inspired. Go to places where you'll be inspired. Hang out with good people. That's why things like Inner Circle is good. Fresh, big minds, people doing big things will help you. Then the last thing, detox your mind from things that can be hindering your thought process. If you're a young man, one of the things that hinder young men's ability to process very fast is things like pornography addiction. Pornography addiction. Or pornography altogether. It's ruining men, young men. And I don't blame you, because we men have a very strong sexual energy. You notice that all men's problem is sexual. Any man being dragged online is no more than sex. We have incredible sexual passion. And we need God to help us, and good teaching and the Holy Spirit to help us manage it, to be honest. All right, so detox your mind. So pornography is one of the things that make men don't want to marry. Many men, the reason why they are not moving to marry is that they masturbate. So they are solving their problem naturally. So why should I marry? And the bad thing about pornography is that it can get to a stage where you can't even have sex with a normal woman again. You can't even have sex with a normal woman again, because you don't get aroused again with a normal woman. So it's dangerous, it's deadly. It makes you unmotivated as a man. You're not moving to marry. You don't even have the motivation to talk to a woman, because you're satisfying yourself more than a woman can ever satisfy you by pornography. So we're even doing a coaching for pornography addiction and pornography protection. So if you're a man and you'll be interested in that, Tony, I don't know if you can put a number where they can show interest, that I'll be interested in that class. I and one of my friends are going to run that class, and we're going to talk about, pornography protection, pornography avoidance, pornography management, whatever it is, and we're going to do that. The Harmony is create a US group. Trust me, Tony, the Harmony, we have all that covered. You'll meet women from around the world. It's not only US sometimes. In Canada, I can work for you now. There are many factors. So the men and women from all over the world will meet. All right. So we have you covered, Harmony. You only just join Inner Circle first. Everything you're thinking about, we've thought about. We're working on it. All right. Somebody said, PK, what's your take about a guy moving into his partner's apartment abroad? Relationship lacks some level of connection because of distance over time. Samuel, are you guys going to be fornicating? That's you answer that question. Are you guys plan to be fornicating and having sex with each other? Let me know. And are you guys believers? Are you guys born again Christians? So answer those two questions for me. Now answer the other one. All right. So if you've been interested in that one on pornography, please look at this number they've put here for inquiries. Send a WhatsApp and say, hey, I'll be interested. The reason I want to know, because this person I'm bringing is an expert, I don't want to bring him if I won't get enough people to attend. Men sometimes can be dramatic with attending things. All right, so I won't go and waste this man's time. He's a professional. He's not a Nigerian. I won't go and drag him, if men won't show interest in attending. So please just say, hey, I'll be interested in knowing how to protect myself from pornography or how to overcome the habit of pornography. Or my husband is, and of course, there are many marriages that are affected by pornography. So you have your husband too is living pornography addiction. Please copy this number down. You should send us his intent that I'm interested in that class, and we'll take it from there. What are your thoughts when a widower with 2 kids is showing interest in a young lady? Doesn't matter. Of course, you can marry the person. What you need to consider is what ages are these 2 kids? Can I adopt these 2 kids? Am I able to love these kids as mine? Not that I will hate them or use them as house help when my own children come. Do you have the lightness of heart to love? Again, counseling too is crucial because we need to know your frame of mind. And a lot of other factors, finances, what country you live in. But ordinarily, there's nothing wrong in marrying a widower. Nothing absolutely wrong. Firstly, I'm a young man in my early 30s and I desire to marry. And I've met someone, she's not working, but I'm just starting a new job and my finances aren't very stable. What do I do? Why people? I've said that. I've answered that today, Prince. I've answered that today. This is what people are doing, this is what men are doing. Then they now say marriage is hard. You are the one that entered hardness. What's wrong with all the people that are working? What's wrong with the people that are working that can partner with you and build a life quickly? You want to start with one now that is not working. Then you use your small salary, you not be struggling, both of you not be struggling, then you not hate each other, you not be angry, you not say marriage is hard. No, it's not hard. You're not that you went to do what you should not do. I've answered this your question today. Why is a young lady out of work and out of skill at the same time? She can't play tennis, she can't sell things online, she can't do anything. So I'm bothered. Now, if you think you can afford to have her without work, well, then get married immediately. There's also a link for the pornography thing. So if you don't want to send the number, go to the link for this pornography addiction class and register your interest at least. All right. So you're already in your 30s. You're already old, Prince. Prince, please go and watch the beginning of this video. I addressed this. You're already old if you're in your 30s. If you're in your 30s, see your finances are not stable. 2 unstable people can't be married now. 2 are better than 1. 2 unstable people can't be married, Prince. You're not looking for trouble now. What happened to all the women that have job? Are you intimidated by them? Are you intimidated by them? Or do you just like suffering? You like suffering. 2 people that are stable shouldn't marry now. Out of you marrying. Go look for somebody with a job or skill, or she should get a job or skill. Okay, you're gonna waste your time. Is it okay for someone in a committed relationship to still be collecting gifts from other person? No. She has shown you her character. She's not committed. So you're not that ask the question, you write the thing well. They are not committed. Kola, these are the things you men are doing that are paining me. You will see good girls everywhere in the world. You will leave those ones. You go and take a Marjorie. Then you will come back and be telling me stories. How is she's not in a committed relationship? You're the one that thinks she's not. Leave these people. You can't fund these people. Leave them for their customers. Go and look for a committed person. This is what I'm dealing with men. This is what I'm talking about emotional intelligence. You guys are not aware. Have you joined a circle? You're not aware. How do you go and be? She's not in a committed relationship. She's getting gift from other men. This lifestyle will continue in marriage. She has advertised herself to you now. You want to go and carry her. If she doesn't have the decency, how does she even have this men's numbers and this men's contacts? Why are you people doing this to yourselves? Why do you do this? Go and get this book. Kola, what's your? I don't know if I got your name right. Go and get this book. Go and get this book now. Order it online. 7 Qualities Wise Men Want. And then go and jump my YouTube channel and then submit, register for Inner Circle. What I do with this woman? That's what I'm saying. You guys don't know the qualities. We're going to do a whole class on this, on qualities. You guys don't know the qualities. This Bible says his heart doeth safely trusting her. Someone that's requesting gifts, she's collect money in marriage. One day they'll give her gift that will make her not come home. If you want to catch fowl, you drop corn. Fowl won't come home. That's how we stole my teacher's fowl in school. Stole the fowl. Those big agric chicken. We drop in food, they follow us. We chop, We chop the chicken. Please, I missed some questions, so please, is it possible for God to direct you to who to marry? I've answered that. Okay, who to marry, direct you to who to marry you aren't physically attracted to. Not likely, Dari. Not likely. It's not God directing you. If you don't want the person, leave the person. All right, so not likely. Not likely. You got to like somebody, you will like the person. But you see, do you focus on what you like? What are the qualities you like? There's divine guidance and divine standards. So knowledge about who to marry. I have a book titled "Who Should I Marry?" Go and get that book and read it, or watch it on YouTube. Hi, Pastor K. Thank you for teaching. The person that Samuel, I've missed your answer to your this thing. I think it has scrolled past. If you don't mind to type it again, or if Tony can highlight it for me. The two questions I asked you. Somebody says, thank you for your teaching. I'm 30 years old lady. I have been in 2 relationships before, and both just ended like that with no good reason. I'm kind of scared of getting into one again. So you need to do counseling. Let's find out if there's something you are doing or how you are thinking that is causing the problem. Okay, we need to find out. I don't know for sure what the problem might be. Okay, Samuel, say, can you pay instrumentally? I believe you can. Samuel, reach out to Tony. We might be able to do a monthly thing for some people. All right, we're able to do a monthly thing, but you'll be paying maybe 2 months ahead or something so that we won't be chasing you. Thank you, Chibuzo. Chibuzo said, don't lap somebody when you're not sitting well. In fact, I'm going to use that as a tweet. He said, don't lap somebody when you're not sitting well. Exactly. Absolutely. The questions are moving faster. Tony, be highlighting them. I met a good girl, God-fearing girl, and she is a believer of your teachings. Although I didn't use to know a lot and I acted up and blew up my chances, please help me connect back. Join Inner Circle. She needs to know you're a better person. All right. Not about chasing her. Improve. You want to chase her, but we don't know that you've changed your behavior. So go and improve first. Join Inner Circle immediately. I'm in a relationship almost 5 years now, but we are not officially showed up at home. We're not officially showed up at home so that they can know us officially that we are dating. One day I was going through his phone and I find that he's cheating, having another girlfriend, and I confronted him and he accepted. So I gave him space for some time. Then later he came back and we had a conversation and I asked him why did he do that, and he said nothing. Then I told him that he has to do between me and her. Then he said he can't. He said no, it's not showing fully. Then he said he can't. Then I asked, I don't know what the condition of this question is, Tony. How does that question? Is it a wise decision for a man who is in university, a man who is a university graduate, to marry a mere school leaver? Henry, we've answered this question. What you need is mental compatibility, not degree compatibility, okay? You can marry a graduate that is not thinking right, and you can marry a non-graduate that is smart. I was OND holder in view. I didn't even have the OND. My wife was a master's degree holder. I've not had the first issue because we're mentally compatible. So many people think it's paper they want, it's mental compatibility they want. So I need to know where this person is. And again, Henry, I need to know why you want to marry. Is it that you are the kind of person that you want to marry people that are always lower than you, because you're intimidated by people that can think at your level? So I need to know also trace to make sure your purpose for wanting to marry this person is low. And Samuel, your answer. Sir, born again, we are both born again Christians. The Bible don't intend to have sex till marriage. But then how do we control that? Also, I don't really want to drop my career on us. That's the thing now. If you're going to live in the same house, you want to have sex. Except you're not attracted to this girl. If you're not attracted to this girl, then it's fine. Go and live with her. But if you're attracted to her and you want to marry her, you're going to live with her in the same house, people will have children. All right? If you love her so much, do premarital counseling quickly, get married and move in. But don't go and be moving in because of long distance. No, long distance relationship can be managed. That's not a reason to go and move into a girl's house. That's just playing with sin, and even the image is not godly. So marry. Why are you not married? Get married. So counseling will help you. We have long distance coaches too that can help you manage long distance relationship and move the process quickly. But don't go and move into a woman's house. That's a no. Absolutely not. Don't live together before marriage. It's sinful. She introduced me to your teachings and books, and I have been reading your books. Casey White, join Inner Circle. Improve yourself. Just reading books is not enough. You have to prove that you are a changed person. She has to be able to see it and buy it. Okay. Good evening, I'm Ruth. I'm 37 years, education NCE. I worship with Dunamis from Makodi, Benin State. Yes, so I grew up in Makodi. I gave my life to Christ in Makodi. I'm a divorcee, but I want to marry, please. Yes, Ivy, join BFF, then look out for single after married. You're 37, you're still young. There are a lot of divorced men or even men that have never, or widowed men, or even men that have never married that will be okay with marrying you. All right. So Ruth, join BFF first, and let's take it from there. Dami, I don't know what 5 years is. I missed the first thing that led to the 5 years. I met a good girl with all the qualities I need. However, I have been having bad lucks in most things, and also the family is still taking time to approve for us. What is your mentor saying? This is where your mentor comes in. And it depends on what you mean by bad luck. This is where your mentor comes in. So what's your mentor saying? Your mentor should know you, know your life, know what you're doing. Pascal, I'm living in Germany. I feel called to Christian marriage coaching, but I'm not sure where to begin. Training, Dami. Training. And by the way, Dami, are you going to be in our Europe tour? We have a Europe tour this year. So you have to be part of it. So I'll meet you one-on-one. So if you are not yet in the planning committee group, send me a DM on Instagram or something so that I can, or reach our team so that I can add you to the Europe planning team. So we'll meet you. Where to start is to get trained. Knowledge. Get trained. All right. When would that be? The tour is this year in Europe. We have Europe tour this year. I mean, not this year, 2026. I'm already in 2026 in my mind. All right, 2 or 3 more questions before we go. Has this been helpful? Has this been useful to you guys? Are you going to smash it in 2026? Are you going to achieve your goals? Are you going to achieve some things next year? Write it. Let me see. We have these mentoring things from time to time. We'll probably try and do it monthly so that we'll be consistent with it. Hopefully, schedule permit. The next one, we'll talk about quality men. What makes a man a quality man? We'll talk about that because that's the discussion we'll be having. Is it possible for a man to love you but isn't emotional with words? He provides, communicates, and sacrifices. His action shows love, but he barely communicates. My sister's decision, I don't know. Right? Yeah. It's possible because some men are not good with talking. But my own is that, does he have a desire to improve? That means a lot of men that say the Holy Spirit is their mentor. Those are joking. They are joking. Everybody has the Holy Spirit. That's not your mentor. All right. You still need a human mentor. When you see, one of the keys of men you should avoid is men that can't submit to authority but want everybody to submit to them. That's a dangerous man. It's going to be a problem. He can't submit to any authority, but he wants to be in authority. He's a dangerous man. All right. So avoid him. Absolutely avoid him. All right. Avoid him. Do exes really go? Yes, if you want them to go, they can go. Pastor K, thank you so much for this live session. I didn't know all this were important, especially having a vision. Yes. The most attractive thing about you is your vision, not your provision. At least to real human beings, or not to hungry people. Can you share link for marriage counseling for couples over 13 years in marriage with challenges but willing to? Yeah, same number we sent for marriage counseling, same one. The whole team can attend to you. So, team, please put the counseling again for Solomon. Solomon, are you in Inner Circle? So, put the counseling details for Solomon. Don't forget, single ladies, you join BFF. They've put the links all over. Married women, you join Wife 101. Men, whether single or married, you join Inner Circle. All right. I've never, I have a girlfriend, never meet together before for the past 3 months. We started a relationship. What could be the issue? Because she refused to answer my call and text again since the day I had planned to meet with her. You need to get work. You're not busy. You need to get work, and you need to have dignity. We don't chase people. If a man is chasing a woman about, you have already disgraced, you've lost your leadership. She will hate you more and more every day. Men don't understand that women hate those things. When you are you are chasing a woman, she hates it. You don't have you're not you attract a woman. Women know good things. Women in this life, women's eyes, women are greedier than men. They know good things. That's why you see when they buy bag, they buy wig, they buy expensive, they know good things. Your job is to be a good man, not to be chasing begging her. You don't beg a woman. If you're begging her, you disgust her. You don't have okay. She'll be admiring great men, and you'll be totally disgusted by you. Don't be begging her, just be attractive, be a good man. Women like good things. Even in animal kingdom, all the female want to mate with the strongest male, not the useless one. They want the strongest male. So don't go and be doing chasing this thing. Sorry, I missed Witch's question. I'll be different between a woman who truly loves you and one that wants male attention or vibes. Yes. I have a book titled, yes, Harry. I have a book titled How to Know If He or She Really Loves You. I have a book titled How to Know If He or She Really Loves You. Go and look for that book, order it, or it's also on YouTube. You can check it. Please post this question. So I cheated on my boyfriend in the past. He forgave me after much struggle, but it has affected us till now because he doesn't trust me anymore. I think I will do the same thing in marriage. It's true. We need to. I would advise you guys to do what they call infidelity recovery. Our team can do it for you as well. It's a big mistake when there's cheating. It's a big mistake to patch it and go on. It's going to resurface. You're going to crack. It's going to crack. Thank you, Mary Coles. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name well, for confirming that women don't like that begging thing. Be a man, be inspiring, be inspirational. So if there's cheating in your relationship, don't beg each other and move on. Don't say sorry, I move on now. Go for premarital counseling. We need to, for infidelity recovery, we need to investigate why it happened and if it's going to happen again and what kind of cheating. There are different kinds of cheating. There's philandra, there's one night stand, there is exit affair. There are many types. The type determines also how we look at it. If it's a philandra is going to cheat over and over again. It's not about you. They don't even like you. That's what to do with their character, their habit. If it's a one night stand, that can be a mistake. If it's a love affair, it means this person is going to resurface because they love this person. So many things. So we need to find out why this cheating happened. Was there something missing in your relationship that you were looking for outside? Or was it just that you kept in touch with somebody? There's also many factors we have to check. So, and as a woman, it's not about begging to come back. We need to even check a lot of factors before you guys move on, okay? When are you in Europe 2026? I live in Germany too. Yes, please, Rero, please also find a way to reach us and join the team or reach the numbers. Let them add you to the Europe tour team, please, so that you can come out for the event. It's going to be this 2026. Please so find a way to reach us and join. Good evening, Pastor K. I paid for all year round, but my payment hasn't been acknowledged. I paid through a DM website. Please stay way to help Pamela, Andrew. Send a number to her that she can reach so that somebody can look into it properly. All right, guys. Hope this was helpful. Hope it was helpful. We've spent a good quality time together. I enjoyed myself hanging out with you guys. We'll try and make this yearly. Monthly, so that I'll do my mentoring, with you guys. For the men that are also trying to make money, I'm trying to work on a class we'll have as well that will cover the 7 ways you can make money. Part of it is positioning yourself. You're a young man right now, struggling to make money, start looking into AI. It's a new area. It means, it's an area newcomers can make it. If you're interested in things like that, find who is good at it, start learning, those are things that will make you money easily, So learn how to position yourself where the ball is going, not just where the ball is. All right. Hello, sir. Do you connect people for a relationship? Someone who fear God? Please highlight it now. My team highlight this question. I think that's moved. Do you connect people with someone? Feel God, I'm over 40 now and I've never been in a relationship. I was not tough about marriage, and I thought, yeah. So are you male or female? Person asking this question, are you male or female? I need to know that. So ask the next question. So when she answers, or he or she answers, I'll address it. I followed you for 5 years, and now I'm truly changed. A person to their wife. I said, thank you so much. Nice to connect with you. But we do connect people. Yes, we do. Again, it's through the BFFs and inner circle. We must have mentored you. I don't like connecting random people I don't know. That's just gonna be disastrous because I don't know you're thinking about marriage. So I like to connect people that I've mentored. That's what we're trying to do. So join any of our mentoring platforms first. That will be of great help. How do you know what you are called to do in life, not just career? What are you pained about? What are you interested in? What are you passionate about? What can you do if you're not going to be pained? What is the burden you have that is always disturbing you that you feel people should do more about? Those are things that can help you. All right. Thank you so much for sharing. Us. All right. So thank you guys. Thank you, blessing. Thank you so much. Greet your boyfriend for me, blessing. Tell him that I should join Inner Circle. He should not be those men that don't have mentors. He's just going to use you to learn the road to life. It's not worth it. A man's natural instinct to try and figure things out. Wrong move. It's going to waste too much time. Figuring things out that mentor should have just shown you in one sentence. All right. Save your time. Pastor, how will Inner Circle practically prepare a man to lead well in marriage? That's what I'm saying now. It will prepare you now. We have marriage coaches, people like Bisi Adewale, Hassan Pediford, Dr. Albert Zuwale, me. We will mentor you. That's why we're here now. To cover every aspect. So register sharply, Michael. Sharply. Is there a subsidized rate for Inner Circle and not just installment payment? Casey White. The price of Inner Circle is what 1 hour of my counseling is. Do you understand? So my 1 hour counseling price is the same price we're giving you for 1 year mentoring. So except your math is not good. If your math is good, you will jump on it quickly. You won't even be asking questions. You'll be asking questions. If you ask questions that you are not calculating, maybe you didn't hear, you didn't understand it. The amount people pay to talk to me for 1 hour is the same thing we're charging for 1 year with all these speakers included for 1 year mentoring. So except your maths is not good, which again you probably need to, I don't know if the Inner Circle is kind of thing for you. If you can't even discern the value, then I'm wondering if it's for you. All right, thank you everybody. They've put the links on everything. So team, before we go, just put all the links one more time for anybody that's asking. BFF, Wife 101, Inner Circle. Put it one more time and put a number that people can reach before we sign out so that anybody can copy that. Hi, Pastor K. I'm 30 and I met a lady, 27. We fell in love. It has moved quickly. It has moved quickly. DJ, put it for me. Yeah, hi, Pastor K. We fell in love and she's aware that I really love her. Recently, she said she's really careful and scared about how to handle our friendship. Yeah, she's bothered now. So you need to find out why she's bothered about it. You need to ask her the questions why she's bothered about it, and don't pressure anybody. Marriage is a long journey. Anybody that's already afraid before you start, you need to be begging them every junction. Marriage is a far journey. I've done 20 years and I've not started. I'll still do on that 30, 40 years. So the journey is too far for you to be begging somebody, okay? For you to be begging somebody. So take all these details, these numbers. Remember, if you're a man, want to do a class on pornography addiction and pornography healing from pornography. So if you're interested in that, see those numbers. You can send us a message or the link for that. If you're a single lady, there's BFF, they've put the link. If you're a married woman, there's Wife 101, they've put the link. If you need any kind of counseling, they've put numbers there. Whether it's divorce counseling, premarital counseling, just clarity sessions, infidelity recovery counseling, any type. Our team, which was there. Pastor K, I was in a 3-month relationship with a man who genuinely loved me, supported me emotionally, and invested in my growth and business. When he later went through financial difficulty, created tension because I was doing better financially, but did not feel comfortable offering financial help. This led to arguments, emotional. Please, Nicole, we need to Try and schedule counseling. Let's talk. Let me hear more of the story. Or let one of my team members talk with you. Let's hear more of the story. This place is too small to get the full gist. Long-term relationship with a man who never told me he had a child or that he was involved with other women. The question is already answered. Even his mother, whom I trusted, never told me. I only find out through one of his friends and ex-mother. But now I'm confused because the friend who revealed the truth wants to be in a relationship with me. Please leave all those people first, though. At one point, I paid for something and reacted badly, even embarrassing him in front of friends, which I now see hurts his ego and dignity as a man. Over time, resentment grew in both sides. All right. So, Nicole, is the relationship still on or has it ended? Where is it? The person that is talking about the man that had the child and never told you, that's a big breach of trust now. Don't marry that kind of person. It gets worse. It gets worse. Nicole, they've put numbers. If you check all the comments, my team have put numbers, have put links, have put emails, and all that. Then someone like you, Nicole, should also be in BFF. How can someone adore when his dad told him to go to school and he knows that he's not capable of it, and now he's finally, I don't understand the question. Showed me screenshots of him flirting with another woman and said it was a reaction to how I've been treating him. That broke my trust. And then, Nico, let's talk more. One of my team members talk to you fully. But as a woman, one of the things you must never do, don't let people waste your time. All right. In my dealing with people that have experienced delay in relationship and marriage, one thing common, they have a few things in common. One of the popular things they have in common is that they have wasted time in wrong relationships. It has made them now become at a desperate point because they've wasted too much time, 2 years here, 3 years here, 6 months here, and they've wasted time. How can I communicate with charm in my marriage? Because naturally I have a dominant voice. Then we have to talk about that too. You have to learn how to be more feminine, that's all. Like I said, I don't have this kind of money to register. What do I do? Chukemeka, go and ask for the free classes we did. Then you will never talk like that again. All right. You can't talk like that as a man. You can't give up. If you talk like that, you're going to stay down. Blessing, join BFF. Let's talk. Okay, so thank you guys. They've put all the details. We've spent almost 3 hours together. It has been fun. Thank you. Those of you that are joining newly can watch it. They'll still post it up. You can watch it. I have to sign out now. Thank you. It was good hanging out with you guys. I didn't expect us to be this long. It was so good. I enjoyed it. Thank you. They'll put all the details. They'll still post it up. Please make sure you take advantage of numbers, everything. Make sure you take advantage of it. For the men, join the inner circle. I look forward to seeing you there. For those in Europe, send me DMs or whatever so that I can add it to Europe group or America group or any city you are in. Jane's in California. Yes, we do world tours. We go everywhere. Yes, and we can take it from there. All right. All the men in that circle, married women, wife 101, single women, BFF. All right, thank you. Those that need help with pornography or your fiance or husband needs help with pornography, there's a number to reach if you're interested in the class we want to do. All right, thank you. God bless you. I pray for 2026. It's going to be great. It's going to be glorious. God will give you clarity, give you vision for the next year, and you have clear direction on the steps to take towards those visions in the name of Jesus. I decree that obstacles are removed from your path. It will be the most rewarding year for you. You will achieve your goals and even surpass them in the name of Jesus. God will connect you with the right people, the right mentors, the right information that will help you expand your thinking and mentality so that you can go further and further than you've done before in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, Heavenly Father. We bless every listener, everyone watching, that they will not be swallowed by the economy of their cities. They will not be swallowed by the environment. Instead, they will go beyond surviving to thriving in that place where they are. Clarity of purpose, clarity of vision. Those that are single, trusting you for marriage, Lord, this 2026 is their year. There'll be divine connection. You will link them, you connect them to the right people. In Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed. Amen, amen, amen. Thank you, guys. Love you, love you. See you next time. See you next time. Thank you, thank you, thank you.